Hello everyone and welcome to another Warhammer 9th Edition Battle Report. I'm Nathan and I'm joined today by David.
Now then.
Who's not been
I've not been around for a while,
just in time for sisters to get whacked before you come on.
Yeah, nerfed. They have been nerfed.
Apart from the point ups in Repentia and Zephyrim or whatever it was, what was the change to the secondaries?
To be honest, we haven't. It's not that sisters have been nerfed. It's that everyone else has got better. Yeah. Like Repentia, from off the top of my head, are the only thing that went up in points. And the one secondary is Sacred Ground that's gone up. It used to be 5 points, so if I did Sacred Ground on like anything outside my deployment zone, I'd get 5 points. Now I only get 4.
Oh, okay.
So all of a sudden now, rather than getting 11 points for 3, it's 9 for 3. And I don't know, like it doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes it is hard to get that 4th one. And if you've got a secondary that you can kind of get an auto 11 on, that feels all right. But an auto 9 is... It's not always that easy to get even 9 points on it. Like you have to build for it a little bit. So yeah, it has ruined our secondary game a little bit.
And you lost Armour of Contempt.
And we lost Armour of Contempt, which hurts sisters quite a lot because we are quite squishy.
Yeah,
really
at T3.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've only had a couple of games in Arcs, so.
Yeah, that's true.
We've just
been titting about. I'm continuing the titting about because I'm insistent on playing emissaries. I'm playing the emissaries Custodes again. Slightly different list this time. David's going to an RTT this Saturday, so he has requested that we play a specific mission. And this match will be slightly different in that instead of just going balls to the wall, play it as it is, we'll try and make you beat Custodes.
I don't mind.
If at all possible. It's helpful because strangely I think I've got the most experience with Custodes out of everybody.
Yeah.
And they are an absolute menace at tournaments at the moment. So if you can figure out how to...
There are 3 at the tournament, so it will be interesting. And I've yet to win. I played a couple of tournaments and I played you a few times and I've yet to beat Custodes.
I think...
They're a hard nut to crack.
It is possible it's a stat check. Very much a stat check. Anyway, before we go into the lists, a thank you to our sponsor, Composite Games, for sponsoring the channel. If you would like to buy any plastic cracker or board games or anything that suits your fancy in terms of the nerddom, you can hit them up and get 20% off of Games Workshop and other plastic related products at compositegames.co.uk. Link is in the description. And a thank you for supporting the channel. You can use the code Lightning at checkout to get an extra 5% off RRP for a total of 25% on your Warhammer grade products. Very helpful with the recent price rise in Games Workshop stuff, which takes effect. Is it now?
I'm not sure.
It was March. They said sometime in March. I don't remember when.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So
I know
if you
that
want
they
to
announced
buy
it a couple of weeks ago.
A box of 5 gentlemen of some sort, it'll cost you about 40 quid basically.
Yeah, that's quite a lot, isn't it?
Makes 3D printers. Anyway. The first list on the list is actually my list, so we'll go through that first. It'll be very quick. David takes up 2 pictures because it's got so many units.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I'm playing emissaries again. I'm not running the full mechanised list this time. I'm playing something that's a little bit more combined arms as opposed to just hardcore on the tanks. Emissaries are an interesting one. They don't have the mortal wound protection and they don't have the rerolls, but they do have ignore all hit and wound modifiers, and they always fight first, which basically means that you get a free interrupt every time your opponent fights, and if you're in prolonged melee combat, you're just fighting before your opponent is, even if they're the defender and they're supposedly supposed to get to pick first.
Oh, really?
You just always fight first, basically.
Yeah, that's surprisingly good. I know that obviously Custodes are not known for they are good in melee, but they're not necessarily like that's their thing.
They're not egregious. They're not like I'm going to throw 10 Repentia and it's dead. I'm going to throw 10 Zephyrim, it's dead.
Yeah.
They're very much.
It's worrying against the sisters list like mine, which is mainly combat orientated. Like it is, I have to change my game plan. I can't just send 2 or 3 units at
So the list, we've got Trajan as the warlord, so he's got the typical warlord stuff, which is he pays for his own warlord trait by giving you a CP. He gets to reroll all hits in melee. He gets a 5-up feel no pain. He can once per game interrupt once per game, fight twice, or once per game ignore a wound, and he can once per game rearrange my martial katars. I believe the emissary's special katar that they get to use 2 effects at the same time in one turn is Conservi. I'll check that.
Okay.
Then I've got a Shield Captain on Jet Bike. He is not kitted out the way that you would normally expect him to be kitted out. I've seen a lot of people run this guy more as a utility piece, so I'm going to try it today. He's got the Castellan's Mark, which lets me redeploy 2 units at the start of the game, and he's got Impregnable Mind, which lets me deny the Witch with +1 to the roll. Not useful in this game, but it does mean he counts as 2 models, so if it comes down to models on the points, then he can sometimes turn the tide. I'm running slightly less Sagittarium than I did last time. I'm running 12 instead of 15, just to bring some slightly more interesting pieces. In the heavy support slot, I've got 1 Caladius with the Arachnus Blaze instead of the 3 that I ran last time. The elite slot, I'm running the same Vexus Praetor I ran before, which is the 9-inch aura of -1 to hit and the 9-inch aura of ignore cover, which is very useful on the Sagittarium with their AP1 bolt guns. 2 individual Alarus, purely for secondary purposes, and purely just so that they can get into backlines and cause problems.
Yeah, which they will.
They're just a cheap way to force your opponent to consider that they're coming in. In the fast attack slot, I've got 2 squads of Venatari. They've got the pistol and the shield. And 1 squad of 3 Virtus Praetors. The thing that I actually remembered today is the stratagem for Custodes Emissary specifically to pre-game move a unit, which you have the same thing as well.
Yeah.
So it can be used to either jump on a point or move stuff in to get extra aggressive if I'm going first. So it'll be interesting. I'm trying really hard to learn emissaries and make them decent.
I think they sound quite cool. Like, I don't think they might not be like the meta choice, but they're not bad.
They're not a terrible choice.
No, they're great. And like a lot of armies would like those abilities.
Yeah. We found out that it's the exact same abilities as Emperor's Children.
Oh, right.
Emperor's Children ignore hit and wound modifiers.
Because they're known for being bad, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it's hilarious. Instead of playing Emperor's Chosen, playing Emperor's Chosen. Anyway.
I'll go through mine. It's a bit, like I was just saying, obviously I've not played much in this edition, so it's still a little bit like a work in progress really as to what's good. I guess I'll find out on RTT this weekend. In the old HQs, we've got the standards, we've got Celestine and Gemini Superior. I don't know whether she has as much place in the list as she used to, but she is still really annoying and like very hard to deal with. So, you know, we'll test her out, see what she goes like. Morvenval, standard. She, just beat stick, gives rerolls out, usual stuff. Canoness, I've kind of been running the Canoness like this for a while now. Word of the Emperor, obviously, fight last and remove invuls. I don't think it will matter too much against you because you've still got quite high saves anyway. But you never know. And obviously Blazing Eye gives her an extra attack and allows her to advance and charge just to get into the position she needs to be in. Just 1 unit of Battle Sisters. I don't think it's enough because obviously I'm kind of thinking a bit more about banners this time, so I might have to adjust it a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Elites-wise, 10 Sacrosants, no Spear of the Faithful, so just 10 with halberds, but it's a fair whack of attacks, so we'll see how it goes. The Dogmata, I have lost from last time. I was running 2 Sacred Rites, not 2 Sacred Rites, but 2 of her different hymns, but I've only gone down to 1 now, so she can basically just give an extra Sacred Rite active, so it could be 5+ to deny or whatever else it might be, or +1 to advance and charge. And she's also got the extra Miracle Dice that she can use only for herself, but it's basically there just to discard for the new Miracle Dice secondary. 2 units of Repentia, sad to only have 2 rather than 3, but that's what happens when you run Knights. 2 units of 2 Crusaders, they're quite good, 22 points for 2 of them, they've got 4 up invuls, they're alright. Hopefully they'll hang around and do banner stuff for me. A unit of Sephirim, there's only 5 of them now, not 6 unfortunately, I had to lose 1. And then 2 units of Zephyrim, 1 unit of 8, 1 unit of 7, had to drop some bits and bobs. Again, just pretty standard, lots of attacks, angry girls. Retributor squad, because you need some melter. Dedicated Rhino, still think it's needed. We have less planes around in the meta at the moment, but I'll wait and hold my judgment on whether I need it or not. It's still quite nice to have like a pre-game move option. So I think I'll probably leave it in. And then the Armiger Hellrings with the Hunter of Beasts, so obviously +1 to wound. No, +1 to hit against vehicles and monsters.
Yep.
That's the one. And yeah, they seem quite good so far. The couple of games I've played. It's nice that they're OBSEC as well, because obviously I'm lacking a little bit of that in the list. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I think if an army has access to a pre-game move, you should run it.
Yeah, and it's only 1 CP as I run them with Sacrosanct in, so it's not a big expenditure either.
The game that David has requested we play is Recover the Relics. In this particular deployment on UKTC terrain, it is not possible to hold either of your home no man's land objectives without touching the walls of this terrain, and it also, you can't hold them turn 1 either unless you walk onto them. So neither of us will be getting the turn 1 CP unless both of us use our pre-game move strats, basically. The secondary for this mission is kill a unit, get a VP.
Yep,
pretty straightforward. Secondaries, what are you? You do start on 4 CP, right?
I do start on 4, yeah. So banners, replacing Sacred Ground. So I've tried that once, worked all right. We'll see how it goes. Interestingly, last time I played it, though, I only got 9. So whether it is better than Sacred Grounds, I don't know. Obviously, we did take a hit on the Miracle Dice one. Forget what it's called, Leap of Faith, but it's a bit swingy. So it really depends on what I roll on the Dogmata's kind of secondary ones, as it were. But it's all right. I was still getting 11s and 12s before, so it's not too bad. And then the other one's Defend the Shrine, which thankfully hasn't changed. So just hold a point, and you're good to go. And obviously, my point is number 4.
The easy one.
The easy one, yeah, obviously. The one that's in cover.
I have apparently chosen behind enemy lines. I guess I'll be attempting to do that with the Deep Strike Alarus and the Venatari. That's generally what the Venatari enlists for. Assassinate, I must have not had any other choice.
Yeah, because we talked about this pre-game, and you were like, I'm not taking that. That's a bad idea.
I must have just...
You can change it if you want.
I must have checked all available other secondaries.
Yeah, I don't give up a lot, to be fair.
And raise banners, because that's all Custodes can do. Custodes' secondary game is atrocious.
Are they not good?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Real bad. They're very good at primary, and that's it, because of their horrendous amount of
offset
that
help me a little then.
Yeah, but Custodes secondaries is just trash. It's when you're playing Emperor's Chosen Custodes, you're running a lot of killer units, so your opponent isn't generally scoring much at the end of the game.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, rolling off to see who goes first and who gets to use their pre-game move stratagems first and all that.
Yes.
I think when it comes to rolling and doing redeploys and stuff, it's whoever's going first gets the first priority.
I would imagine so. Yeah. I was about to ask you what that was. Anyway, I rolled a 3. I
rolled a 4. So I'm going first.
That's no surprise. I never go first.
So first thing I'm going to do is redeploy 2 units.
I will redeploy, obviously, so I'll spend a CP as well, but I'll still be on 4, so I'll let you go first.
So,
borrow some dice.
I redeployed mine, and then you redeploy yours, right?
Yes.
So the bikes will stay exactly where they are.
Okay.
The grav tank.
Can you just fully redeploy then? It can just go anywhere. Oh, that's quite nice. I didn't know if it was...
Not on the board. Not on the board. It's got to be deployment.
Yeah.
I'll just put the tank here.
What? Oh, has he got fly?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do I want to put him there? I'm going first, so I get the first couple of shots off.
Yeah, I mean, you can see this guy now, I suppose.
Yeah, and now you get to redeploy.
Yeah.
Do you mean redeploy or pre-game move?
Pre-game move.
Oh, right, okay. So you're spending the CP, but you're going to spend the CP to move on to
So I'll still be on 4, basically. I mean, at this point, I need to hide, so we're just going to move the tank.
So I'm going to spend... I'll add our CP back at the start of the game. I'm then going to spend my 2 CP to forward deploy. Well, sorry, I get to pre-game move. Let me just check. It has to be outside of 9.
Oh, of me. Oh, okay.
Let me just check to see if there's a maximum move on it. I don't think there is.
Are they both pre-game moves then? Because in which case...
This is a redeploy.
That's a redeploy. So would you not get to pre-game move first before me? Because in which case I'd have to move backwards, wouldn't I? Depending on where you choose to move. Because I've pre-game moved.
Right.
But you also get a pre-game move, but you're going first. So do you not get the first pre-game move? Because if it is, you could deny where I want to go with my pre-game move, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
I don't want you to do that, but I also don't want to, you know, if that's the order that it has to go, then I don't want to mess it up.
Let's check it.
Yeah?
Because you might... Oh, no, you won't. Unless you're playing against emissaries, this won't come up. So, a core unit, which is bikes are, make a normal move as if it were the movement phase, no more than 9 inches away from any enemy models. If both players have units that can move before the first turn begins, the players taking the first turn move use their unit first.
That's what I thought.
So I move my bikes first.
Okay, so I'll move it back.
Yep.
Because you may wish to deny me where I want to move, which I imagine you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm slightly further back than that. Apologies. There we go. Is it 14 inches, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know where I want to go, is the question. It's a big old brick of stuff there. Oh, does your pre-game move not let you move within 9 inches of enemy models?
I don't know, actually.
You want to check that, because maybe you can still do it.
I might be able to. I'll check while you're doing that. If I can remember what it's called. Oh, where are you? I'm wondering whether it's in the other book, actually. Yeah, it is in the other book. Hold up! Talk amongst yourselves, people. Oh, that's going to be sad when that goes away, because that's only around for a little bit longer.
So I'm going to do it like this, so that I can hold the objective turn 1 and
yeah, that makes sense. I would do.
So that's my pre-game move done.
Carried forth the faithful. Start the first battle round before the first turn begins. Select one Order of the Bloody Rose transport model from your army. This model cannot be a model that is a Dominion squad in. That's fine. The model can make a normal move as if it were the movement phase, but must end that move more than 9 inches away from enemy models.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought you could just move it anyway.
So the question is, where is 9 inches? The 9 inches is to here. So I'm actually going to mark that and just see whether I can kind of swing round, as it were. Because if I can, I still will, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah. You only need to touch it, right?
Yeah. So I probably will, because I can still get across and be... so I'm actually going to mark that off as well. And just check that I can fit said tank in there. Really, I just don't want to get seen by the anti-tank monster, and at least I'll get anti-tank by these instead. It
might still be able to... No, it can't. The tank's got to move if it wants to shoot.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so pre-game move done. Cool. So I'll still do it. But that's an interesting interaction, and at least I know for future reference. Yeah.
I'll be very surprised if you play against any emissaries.
If I was playing Custodes, it's probably what I would play, but that's because I like melee, clearly.
I used to be super hot on Solar Watch, which is apparently the new hotness, because they can fall back and charge and get +1 to advance and charge.
Oh, okay.
And their Warlord trait is pick a unit, it can advance and charge.
That's quite nice. That's quite nice to be fair.
So they get a huge 10-man brick of Wardens, yeet it up the battlefield with 2d6, roll for your advances, and then advance it, and then charge.
Yeah, that is
a brick of 10 Wardens, it's scary stuff. Anyway, Martial Qatar, sorry. So I'm going to start off in Conservi, which is the Emissary Special one.
Okay.
So for turn 1
what does it do?
Or turn 2, I can pick both versions of Conservi.
Okay.
One of them is I can fall back and do an action, or advance and do an action.
That's nice.
The other one is I can do an action and still shoot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so similar to what the Dog Martyr can do, so have action and shoot. Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to go in for turns 1 and 2. Or I might switch turns 2, and then turn 3 I'm going to go into Conservi.
Do you have to say now which ones you go into and which turns?
Not in which turns, just what order I go
into.
Oh,
what order you doing? Okay.
Turn 2 I'm doing not Conservi, Decateri. So the first part of that, or whichever part I choose, is all of my guys get +1 attack.
Okay.
But their damage characteristic becomes 1.
Rather than whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically my entire army gets an extra attack, but it's damage 1.
Well, that's good against sisters. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah.
The other part of it is, I think when you pile in and consolidate, you only get to move 1 inch. If you're within engagement.
Is that the enemy? So me, basically. Oh, okay, that's quite nice.
And then the third option I'll go for is Salvus, which is an extra 4-inch range on guns, and any guys with auric weapons get to shoot twice, which is the other part.
Okay.
Because there's only 5 turns and there's 6 things, I'm not going to use that auric one.
Okay.
Because it's pointless, because none of my guys have auric weapons.
Right, okay.
I only want an extra 4-inch range on the Sagittarium's gun.
Right.
Because the heavy bolt
the range is quite good, isn't it?
The heavy bolt is 36 inches, but the other profile, which I can shoot both of without penalty, now on emissaries, is only 15-inch range, so it bumps it to 19.
Oh, that's quite a big break point, actually. Yeah, that's good.
So I'm starting off in Conservite. Do I want both versions to be able to shoot and do an action, and fall back and advance and do an action? No. I'm just going to go for... I think to start with, I will just do advance and do actions.
Okay.
And fall back and do actions. And then next turn I might want to shoot and do actions. Okay. It depends on if you screw me over, basically.
Well, it depends if my knights are alive.
So first things first, I am going to...
Oh, miracle dice. Hello.
Oh, yeah. I've given us both the CP. I need to remind myself what my actual secondaries are.
It's a 4. Oh, and I'll do the other one because I can use it in any battle round. That's for the
sister lady.
Yeah. So
which teacher lady.
Yeah, the Doge Martyr, which is a 1, which is rubbish.
Got you. So I am going to advance the Sagittarium on the far end.
Okay.
The idea being that I want to try and move them forward-ish to take the point and do banners, but also stay out of range of your Zephyrin.
Yeah.
How far does the Zephyrin move?
12.
Can they advance and charge?
No.
So 22 inches from that.
They obviously, like, if they're near the Dogmata, then, or within 6 of the Dogmata, then I could give them +1 to advance and charge.
Yeah. So as long as I'm behind this red dot, it's an 11-inch charge for you.
Okay.
So I'm not actually going to bother
advancing them. Yeah, that seems a bit pointless.
They can move up to 6 inches, which is far beyond the red dot. So I'm just going to move probably the bare minimum. How much does Celestia move? Is it 12 as well?
12 as well, yeah.
So pop him there. Oop. And then we will put the Venatari up against the walls. And Mr. Bikeman, he'll stick behind the Venatari and just stay there and wait a bit, basically. Okay. These boys, one of them will touch the terrain.
Therefore holding the point.
To grab the objective.
Yep. Ooh. So is that, how many units about there? Is it 2 units?
1 squad of Sagittarium, 1 squad of Venatari,
okay.
And Trajan.
Yep.
These Sagittarium will move right up to the wall. So they're chargeable, but they will at least move block you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get there anytime soon. So
can I get within 9 inches of those guys? Yes. I just want to be able to give them -1 to hit. So I'm going to move the Flagman across this way.
Is the -1 to hit only in shooting, or is it in
just
melee?
In shooting.
Okay.
So he's now giving everything -1 to hit.
Okay.
Over here and in the middle, but not this side.
That's fine.
Because I think that's more likely going to get shot by stuff because you can draw range with shooty bits.
Maybe.
These guys, as far making sure that at least touching the point with all of them. On cover, -1 to hit, ignoring cover with their Flagman. Trajan. So the tank's got 14-inch move. All I really want to do is move him so that I can see that rhino. The question is, if I just do that, can I then see the rhino?
I don't think so. You'd have to drop him.
Yeah, no.
I think to get a bead on the rhino, you're going to have to be over here somewhere.
Yeah.
If you want to be able to see it, which is fine by me. Come, bring your tank closer.
I think I'll just shoot either your sister squad or your knight.
Yeah.
Because I can see either of them.
It was always a risk putting the knight there, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there to keep our options open. So we can either shoot the sister squad there or the knight gentleman across there. And I think that's it in terms of non-bike movement. I just need to decide where the bikes are going. Are there any heroics here?
No, there's no heroics there. They in themselves have heroic,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming you want to pop the tank and then charge them.
Yeah,
That would be the plan,
would be
I'm
nice.
assuming, yeah.
And those are Seraphim?
Seraphim, yeah.
Right.
So flamers and bolters,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So very ineffective against you for the most part.
So 14-inch move gets me to there. So, oh no, that's not 14, it's 12. So I'm just going to put a dice there. And then that would be a 5-inch charge. Okay. Do we want to do that? Maybe, who knows? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm trying out new things with this list. I don't know how effective it is actually going to be.
Well, this is my weaker side, certainly, so...
And it's your shrine.
It is my shrine, yeah. Are they OBSEC?
No.
No. But I don't have a great deal of OBSEC over here, so that in essence is a good thing for you.
Um,
Now, stupidly, what I should have done, and this is a mistake for me to think about in future, would be... Oh no, I could still, but I should have deployed further up to here, really. So I could have, if it does explode, I could have got them out into the ruin, but it's not a major issue.
You can get them
I
into
still
the ruin.
can, for the most part, so it should be alright.
For reasons of coherency, I'm going to have to move these guys further across.
What do they need to be? Within 3 still, I'm assuming? Is it the same issue?
2 inches horizontal. Yeah, it is 2. 2 inches horizontally and so many inches vertically.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's 5 inches vertically.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure that he's within 2, that guy.
Okay.
I have to move them further across. I wanted to have them swung around, so I had options, but it's not. It's whatever. I think that's movement done. This could be a massive gambit that completely fails to pay off in any respects, but I'll try it anyway.
I mean, I'd not like to not lose my tank, but I probably will.
I don't think the Rhino will die.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think it's unlikely. I have 1 CP, so that's probably going to end up being used on a wound roll, pretty much. We'll start off with this guy, because I genuinely don't know what to do. I'm not 100% sure. Because if I kill the Battle Sisters, you have to leave something behind to hold that.
I do, yeah, I do. Which is a problem.
But I also want to bracket one of your Helverins, because that's painful. So I'll shoot hits baby front gun at the Sisters, just to neuter them a bit.
It's 36-inch range, isn't it? So it should be fine from
Yes, and then I'll do the heavy blaze shot into this dude.
there. Okay.
Are you rotating?
Yeah, I mean, technically I could... What's it hitting on?
Hitting on 2s, winning on 3s, re-rolling everything.
Winning on 3s. So I could spend 2 CP to make 1s, 2s and 3s fail.
Yep.
It would put me down to 2, but back up to 3. Yeah, I think I will. I'll spend 2. This is the problem I was saying to Nathan before game, that like sisters are hungry in themselves, but so are knights. So it is a difficult one, but I don't necessarily want to lose that firepower early on.
So these are the crappy shots into the Sisters.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
Do I get cover for these or not? I can't remember what you said about whether I get
my
cover.
banner is only core, and the tank is not core.
Okay,
so you
fine.
still get cover.
Nice.
Let me check the profile on this baby cannon. I think it's 6 minus 1 1, so I think it's 2s and 2s.
Okay.
But you will be saving on 3s.
And they're getting full rerolls, are they? Just because.
No.
That's game. Rerolls.
Rerolls to win against vehicles.
All vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a tricky.
Yeah.
I remember I was using reroll wound roll vehicles against Dan's Wraith Knight,
Yeah.
because I assumed it was a vehicle because it's a knight.
Oh, is it
but
not
it's
a
not,
vehicle?
it's a monster.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. I suppose it's Wraithbone, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
technically, you know.
6 minus 2 1. Okay.
6 minus 2 1. Ouch, that's pretty good. How many shots?
I think it's 6.
Well, that's not bad. That could kill the unit.
Unlikely, but yeah.
Well, you never know.
Statistically, it will kill 2. 6 shots.
Go for it.
2s and 2s. There you go.
Woohoo!
And then 2s. So 4 up minus 2.
So it'd be -1. Yep. So 4 ups.
Glorious 4s.
Lose 2.
See? Statistics. Crazy.
I will lose these 2.
Is it transhuman to hit on your knight or transhuman to wound?
It's wound.
Wound, okay.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s. And I'm getting full rerolls to wound, so I may as well use the reroll on the hit if I roll a 1.
Yeah.
Which I don't. So
and
4s, rerolling everything.
Yeah. Oh,
don't need to.
That was a waste of CP.
What's your invuln?
Oh, shit. Fail both.
What's the rotate invuln?
It's 4 up.
That's pretty good.
Well, yeah, but I failed both of them, so it's not pretty good. So
I mean, you can CP
I wasted
reroll.
2 CP. Yeah, but I can't. I don't really want to waste any more CP.
Okay,
I feel like 2 is enough.
So it's 2d3 plus 6.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 5. So
11?
11.
So 1 wound remaining on that. Ouch! I'm going to use this dice here. Well, that didn't pay off. I wish I hadn't spent CP.
I mean, statistically, I should have only done one
yeah,
shot.
that's bad rolling on my behalf, really, but never mind. At least he's still alive. Might do something before he dies.
Salvo launchers. 8 minus 4, d3 plus 3. 3 shots, hitting on 2s, no rerolls, unless I spend a CP on it. Strength 8 to 7, so 3s. Might want to CP one of these.
We'll just roll 2 then, see what we get.
Yeah. Oh, God. I need to kill. How many wounds does Rhino have?
10.
And you get no save.
I get 6 up invul.
It has an invuln.
It has an invul.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk. You know what? I will CP that. I'll go down to 0 in a second. So it doesn't matter. And then the last one. So 2 wounds. Do I get my CP back because of Trajan's wall of trait? I'm 5 up. No. So I'm down to 0.
No, I don't make either.
Oh, you're telling me this.
What's the damage?
It's D3 plus 3 on both of them.
Okay. So I think you'll kill it. That's what I'm That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do.
It's 12.
Of course you do.
Yes.
Does it explode? Yes.
Ooh!
That's not great for me either. Well, yeah,
D3
I think it's alright.
wounds to everything?
Yeah, so D3 for you is 3.
6 it is. Just takes 3, so that's 1 bite. Now, can you pass me a little red dice and I'll put a bite down to 2.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, interestingly, it's within 3, isn't it? Or was it within 6?
It will be on your data sheet.
Can't remember what it is. Because
some of them it's 3 inches and it's only 1 mortal wound. Some of them it's 6 inches and D3 mortal wounds.
6 inches D3.
Okay.
So that's going to hit both of my units. So the Sephirim first for 3, great, and for the other ones
just
it's 2. They do get 5 up against mortals at least, because otherwise they're dead.
There's Crusaders.
But they're both dead.
That's kind of cool.
Which is really bad for me.
If you ever find yourself, so this is, I've found this out when I was playing against Dan. So you know the new Inquisitor rules?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Inquisition models in those rules, like Jakaro weaponsmiths and stuff.
Oh, really?
So if you ever find yourself as an Imperium player with 10 points spare and nothing to spend it on, you can bring 1 single guardsman with a hotshot lasgun and give him full rerolls against either Chaos, Xenos, or I can't remember what the other one was. Or Demons or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. For 10 points, just a random dude. Or you can not use him at all and just use him to screen your backfield.
Oh, that's quite good.
Which is actually really cool, because this list did originally have just a random guardsman in it. But I managed to use the points on something vaguely useful.
For some reason, I've got more out than I need.
Oh, they need to explode as they run.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I need to... 1. Please no 1s. I've already lost enough now. Okay, I lose 1. That's not bad. It's not actually too bad. So I'll just take that one and push that one back slightly. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I need 1 more anyway. That's fine. So we'll just pop that one in here. Because I can't really avoid you charging me.
Glorious melee combat.
Yeah, that was a. I mean, at least I didn't lose the knight, but losing them as well as losing the tank was quite bad. Sad times for me.
Put dice down for my banners.
Losing both the Crusaders that early is like a real problem on this front, though.
What do they do other than banners?
What, the Crusaders?
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Oh.
But
they're just action monkeys.
Yeah, that's all they are. Yeah.
Okay, so that's shooting.
So one of yours is down to 2 wounds, are they?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's shooting done. Don't think I can shoot anything else. Nope. So it's just charges. So I will just charge into the Sacristans.
Yeah.
A cool 2-inch charge.
Yeah.
See where we go. Ooh. It nearly went very badly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So 3. That guy can't actually go anywhere. So he's just got to go down. And then that guy will move 3. And then we do the whole combat phase, move 3 inches.
Yeah.
3. We'll have to move this guy across so that when he moves 3 inches, he can get within half an inch of half an inch.
That's
blah,
fine.
blah, 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 blah.
Obviously, I'll set to defend.
Yep.
Because I can. That's one of their rules.
So, I need to remind myself how many attacks they have.
Hopefully about 1 each.
I think it's 4 plus the... I very rarely run bikes. 4 attacks each plus the Misericordias. So, 1, 2... Could you pass me?
How many do you need?
5 dice, please.
There you go.
Thank you. So I'll roll the Misericordias afterwards. So 2s and 2s. Already with 2, so we won't kill the squad. Yeah, 2. So 3, 6, 9, 10.
Good kill squad.
AP 3.
4 up pinballs.
Yeah.
I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not bad.
Lost 4 of them so far.
Baby stabbies.
Stabs.
3.
Yep.
Plus 1 to win on the charge, so 2s.
Yep.
2 more AP 2.
So 4s again. Make both
Obvious.
those. So I've lost 4. Obviously they'll have to come from the back because I need to be able to actually poke you
it's
in
Andy.
the face.
Andy's in the chat.
Hey,
Hello.
Andy. I mean, it's your point anyway at this point, isn't it? So there's no consequences to whether I take them off the point or not. Well, I'll stab you back then, realistically.
Yes.
So I shall do this properly. To be fair, these guys can just move through the wall anyway. That's within range, and that one can just plonk there. So
yep.
That's fine. There are 5 of them. Okay, it's 3 attacks each, so it's 15 plus an extra 1, so 16 attacks. I would have spent CP for +1s, but I've just spent 2 for no goddamn reason, so 3s it is.
Extra 3 come in.
Which is nice, because there's quite a few 1s and 2s there. What's the toughness of these things?
T6.
Okay, so it'll be 4s because I'm strength 6.
That was shockingly bad.
Yeah,
that's like
a bad whiff,
those are like the rolls I made when I was playing Might Scars.
That's bad. That's only 4. That's not a good start to my game. AP 4, mate.
So 4 up in bones.
Yeah. It's only 4, yeah.
Got no CP, so damage.
Damage 1.
So I whiffed 2, so that's 1 dead
dice. Bike. Okay, well, you know, I don't know whether I'm overly happy about that. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace my dice. You guys are going away for a bit. I'm going to get some different dice out.
And then we're going to base that lady on the point.
Yeah, that's fine.
And put 2 dudes on there. Oh, goodness me.
I'm going to retire those dice for a while. That's absolutely appalling.
Honestly, the game when I played White Scars with Andy, it was I've never rolled so badly in my life. It was legitimately the worst rolls I've ever seen. I'd be hitting on 3s or winning on 3s, and I'd literally get like 2 successes out of like 20 dice. I think it was 18 dice, and I would roll just like 2 successes.
I will pile in here.
Yeah.
Just
that's after I've consolidated.
Oh yeah, but I didn't consolidate either.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's that then.
That is turn. I've completely forgotten what my secondaries are.
Assassinate was one of them.
No.
Behind enemy lines, I think was another. Which I think you've got for a couple.
I don't know.
No, I don't know what. I never take behind enemy lines, so I'm not sure.
So I think it's within 6 inches of your opponent's deployment zone.
Yeah.
And wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. Let me double check what the scoring is, because I know you get more points for more units.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Might not score any, to be honest. Behind enemy lines, score 3 VP if 1 unit from your army is wholly within your opponent's deployment zone, 4 VP if 2 or more.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing. Oh! If it's a troop or armiger, you get a CP as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite nice.
That's wild. Didn't even know that. That's my turn. So I scored nothing. I did kill 1 unit.
You did, so you do get a point.
Yeah, but you are absolutely going to murder 1 unit also.
You would hope those bikes are dead.
Yeah. So you got up to 3 CP, and I got up to 1. And it is your turn, sir.
For banners, you have to control it to whack it up, don't you? So I'm going to have to do some shenanigans
So
there.
what happened in Nephilim is you could start the banner, and as long as whatever was on it was dead by the end of the turn, it would carry on. But they undid that change in Arcs of Omen by not including it in the rulebook. Yeah. Which is frustrating.
Yeah, I can see why. I never really took banners before, so
yeah.
The one issue I had in terms of frustration is the fact that Marines have sticky objectives.
Yes, yeah.
That's ridiculous. I was playing Wolves last week, and you just I'm going to walk off now.
Yeah.
And it's like that's just seems.
It's
like okay, well we've taken Armour of Contempt away, but we feel bad for them, so
Yeah.
we're gonna give them something else. Like if they gave it to Sisters, that all of a sudden makes Sisters a lot better again because we can just walk off the point. I know we're still doesn't make us amazing, but
I think
Miracle Dice anyway.
I think the problem is it made all of the good Space Marine chapters better and all of the bad Space Marine chapters still shit.
Well, yeah, quite.
It's a change that didn't really need to happen.
Yeah. It's going to be a relatively quick turn for me as well, to be honest. Because there's not like a massive amount I can do. I need to deal with them. And how many wounds has the tank got?
I want to say 14.
So quite a few. I mean, they're already in combat, but I do need to charge something at them.
Otherwise I'll fight first.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, in terms of... I need to kill the tank. I reckon I can kill the tank. So
your melters will kill the tank.
Yeah, but it depends whether I give full rerolls or not.
True.
Because I don't know whether I can kill those two with the Zephyrim without full rerolls. I think they'll need it. You'd be surprised. They're only strength 4. They're only strength 4, so okay. You can't guarantee it. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to give action and shoot to. Can I even get there? Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can get on there. So I'll give action and shoot to the melters. Let's just check that I can still be range. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I say that. 24.
Got measured to the ground.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah,
we should be fine. I'll double check, but we should be fine. So they'll get action and shoot. I'm also going to give them OBSEC. Just because it means I have the point, because I need to defend my shrine. I wouldn't have failed leadership here or here, because we've got too high leadership with the amount I lost, so that's not a problem.
Leadership 10, right?
Leadership 9. I lost 2. So I can't fail it. And I lost 2 here as well.
What about the Sacrosanct?
Sacrosanct, ooh, that's a good point. I have lost 5 of them, actually. So I might be able to fail that.
Only on a 5 or a 6, though.
Yes. I could use a 4, I suppose.
Yeah.
I could.
You need to use Leap of Faith, right?
No, because it doesn't work like that anymore. I have to discard it at the end of the battle round, and whatever I discard is like, so if it's a 1 or a 2, it's 1. And then, no, it's 1, 2, or 3, I think it's a 1. 4 or 5, it's 2 victory points, or 6, it's a 3. So it's like, it is a little bit
Your leap of faith wasn't even that busted before.
No,
it was sacred ground was was the problematic. No, defend shrine, whatever
so
it was.
I kind of don't want them to flee. So I'm going to have to...
Yeah, that makes sense.
have to burn... I had 2 4s anyway, so I'll burn the 4. That's fine. It's a little bit irritating, but I can't have them run away. So going back to then, I think the Zephyrim are going to get the 4 rerolls. Let's hope that they can do the business.
Yep.
Because obviously they're going to stay locked in combat. And I think that's it from that standpoint, realistically. Trying to think, Dogmata, does she need to do anything else? Oh yes, she will give an extra attack to the Zephyrim.
Makes sense.
The
bikes were sacrificial to keep you in your deployment zone.
Well, yes, quite. Go up to 3 CP.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, it goes off. Thank God for that. I didn't want to have to spend the CP to make it auto go off, but it goes off on a 3. So yeah,
the last time I watched you play, you rolled like
2
ones.
Yeah,
2 turns in a row.
It's really annoying.
On the +1 attack.
That's why I normally, if I've got the CP, I'll just pay for it.
Yeah.
It's like extra attacks going off. So that's fine. They've got extra attack. To be fair, actually, I may as well just give them OBSEC instead. That makes more sense because I'm going to be over there, so I'll give them OBSEC rather than the others. But I'll still give action and shoot to the
Rets.
To the Rets. Yeah, that's fine. And then 4 rerolls are going on them. Can I make it onto that? Oh, I doubt it now because what's the?
I've never ever known.
I don't know what they're.
I know
it's 12 inches, but I don't know what their lower movement is because I've only used them like 3 times.
I think it's either 6 or 8.
It's 8. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to make it. No, probably not because I'm going to have to swing round as well. That's a little bit irritating.
Remember, you want to be able to move your Rets onto the point and do the banners. And
yeah,
you don't want to block them with that dude.
No, it's fine. So we'll move those first. So the closest one is there. So I should be able to get to here. Oh, sorry girls. Burying them in the corner is a pain in the arse when you've got to get them out.
Yeah. I've played this particular map at a lot of GTs now and I don't like it.
I don't mind it. I
don't like the terrain layout.
Oh God. I'm just wrecking the place here. I say I don't mind it and I'm just destroying all my models to try and get stuff out. Moving everything like an absolute mongoloid. Right, we know that was how it was going to be. I'm actually going to leave that one inside.
The leader.
The leader, yeah. So we can take it on her first when they obviously get shot. They will do banners.
Yep.
Got these printed by Dan. The gentleman.
I do need to print myself some.
They're really nice actually, and I wanted to get the Inquisitor ones because then I can use them when I eventually make my granaries. So obviously we'll move these sisters back. So we'll just yeet these back here. And just do a banners on the back one, and then these lovely dudes. I'm just going to move it, grab them. Oh my God! Slam them both on the front there, and then they're both going to go. Ha ha! We are holding the point. Celestine's going to jump on as well, but behind them.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about that, actually. I'm going to come back to her. Either way, they're going to ban us on that one as well. So we've got 3 banners down, so that's fine. You've done the same anyway, so that's no real issue between the 2 of us. The Canoness is going to advance for a mighty 3, so she's going to move 9. Because I don't want you fighting first. I want you fighting last. Just in case. And she has the fight last aura, so... Haha. No fight first for you. The Dogmata.
To be fair, that won't make a difference.
Will it not?
Because your Zephyrim will still fight first. And fight first and fight last make you fight normally. And because I'm the defender, I'll fight first anyway.
But then at least you won't be able to fight first if you want to face my Canoness.
Yes.
So my Canoness would still get to fight, which is kind of the only thing I can really think of at the moment.
I personally think it's largely unnecessary. I think the Zephyrin will kill the bikes anyway.
But I will also get some free movement on my Canonus. Because, like, how else am I? I don't really want to go through the centre.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to get shot. So, oh my god. Girls, seriously. Sort your lives out. Let's swing these girls over here. They're quite nice prints, those. I'll send you the... well, Dan's got the STL anyway, to be fair, but there were some other ones if you didn't want to have the thingy one.
Something fairly generic, I suppose.
Yeah, but there were like some other designs in there, so... I'll just pop that one up there, but for the... she's below, but I can't be asked.
Yeah.
The...
we know.
These girls, to be honest, actually, at this point, I'm not really needing anything, so I might actually move them back and screen you out, because... you know, you want to come in my lines with one guy. So if I move, do I really care about that?
It would be a 9-inch charge for me regardless.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be a 9-inch charge, but you won't get behind enemy lines.
Yeah, that's true.
But then I don't think I can necessarily screen you out back here anyway. So I don't think it's of any real consequence. I may as well push them forwards. We'll just pop them forwards onto there. 12-inch move anyway, so. I mean, this guy can see that anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. Well, shooting-wise, you've got quite a bit, to be fair.
It's just a ton of heavy bolters.
Yeah.
That ignore cover.
So this one can move up 12. So it's just going to move up there so it can get line of sight as well on hopefully trying to destroy the tank.
Yep.
Zephyrim, I don't know whether I really want to move those up, to be honest.
What do you gain?
Nothing really, apart from bringing you closer to me. So I don't really care about that, but I would like to move the Repentia. So I should have done that in the command phase, but I'll advance them as well because I can. They go 6.
Yep.
That might actually help because I can move 12. That will bring them into the range of guns, unfortunately, which I don't really like. So I think what we'll do is we'll just... I'll advance the Superior as well, because okay, fine. They're both really angry. We will budge these up slightly, but just so that they are not touching the wall.
Yep.
Just to get a little bit of extra free movement. I am missing a... oh no, I'm not. It's just there. Just going to plonk these all behind here.
Why not have moved the Helver in the other way to avoid... can't read that. The last word. To avoid
actually,
dents.
Andy, yeah, that's a good point. And if you don't mind, I might do that. Because I was just thinking, actually, it would be quite nice to head over there for an offset perspective. So I would have to go round. So I think it would be more like that. But yes, thank you, Andy. I'm assuming it was you. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's my movement. Oh, Morven Val. Suppose she can pop out as well. So she can at least... Are we happy that she can get a bead on that?
I'd be surprised if anything couldn't get a bead on it.
Yeah, it can. She's poking out, so she should be all right to see. Dogmata's in the corner, so let's do some shooting. Can't shoot them. Well, I can with some bolters, and I flipping will. There's 5 of them.
Some pistols.
Pistolas to start. 3s. That's a great start.
Respectable.
I'm imagining 5s and 6s. No. Okay, fine.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth
Sometimes the
bolt
pistols
smattering
are all that's needed.
Okay, so we'll go with...
Retributors.
Yeah, we're going to go with the Melter first, I think. I really don't know what dice to use because everything just seems to be abandoning me today.
So they're hit on 4s?
They are 4s, yeah. Oh, that's a damn good point. Rerolling 1s because they're still within range of Morven Val. So rerolling 1s to hit and win. So. Okay. Yeah.
50-50.
Average. I'm assuming you're lower than toughness 8?
T7.
So 3s. 3 rerolling 1s. Thankfully.
Okay, 3 wounds, AP 4.
Yep. I only have a 5-up inborn on this guy.
Okay.
Ooh. So save 1.
Okay.
2 go through. 2d6.
Yeah.
For a mighty 5, so he's down to 9. Can you pass me a d20, please?
Yes.
So he's not yet bracketed.
No, and that's kind of annoying. I was thinking about using my 4, but never mind. We'll go in with Mornbal into the same target.
Yep.
So we'll start with the strength 6, so it will be 3s because I'm going through dense.
4 weaves.
And then 5s and 6s. Nope. And then the strength 8 one. 3s. And then
3s.
3s. She doesn't re-roll herself, so AP 2.
5-ups. Oh, saved.
Fine. Okay. It's going to have to be...
Mr.
Going to have to
Helverian.
be the chonky boys then. Let's have a check on that one. Did you say it was... Yeah, ballistic skill 5 up now.
Ballistic skill 5, and he's shooting through dents.
Yes, so it's 6s, isn't it? That's not great. Well, there's nothing I could do. I couldn't move it to get in range of it, so it wouldn't really make any difference. So it's 2d3, isn't it? So 4d3.
Pretty good.
Yeah, 3... No. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Probably should have done the other one first.
6s.
Yeah, 6s.
It's like shooting Overwatch.
Basically, yeah.
1.
1. Okay, fine.
What is the
Strength
profile?
7.
So,
Wounds, AP 2.
so,
AP 2.
5-ups. Nope, damage.
3 damage.
It's down to 6, so that is middle bracket.
Dubbers are going to be out of range, I think, at 36.
He might be in range.
Yeah, they are.
4 shots.
heavy.
4 minus 1 1, or is it 4 0 1?
It's 4 minus 1 1. 6s. Oh, I get 1.
And 5s.
Nope. Same again then. Rinse and repeat. This
Should kill him.
It should, but who knows at this point. I don't know whether I should have spent some CP to give it +1 to hit, or maybe exploding 6s. I really need to kill this thing, and it's the last thing I've got to shoot at it. I could spend 1 CP, I suppose, because I'm on 3.
Yeah.
So we'll give it exploding 6s. Annoyingly, I could have done that for both armatures, so I would have got 2 hits on the other one. But
Doesn't it have to be the squad?
It just says the armatures, and I got a bad roll there. That's great. So only 6. Damn it! I'll show you it if you want. It just says select 2 armatures.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, did I get any 6s in there? I don't even remember.
I didn't look.
Why would I have spent the CP and then not
Do you want to just have the CP back?
Yeah, go on, because I can't remember whether I got any 6s. Oh no, wait, I've not rolled it yet.
Oh, you haven't even hit.
I haven't rolled it
Yeah.
Okay, well I get 1, but I've failed with
So 1 comes back in
2,
Fine.
so 1 comes back in. Okay, well
And
it was
then
worth it.
4s.
Yeah. Wow, okay, so just 2.
5
It's
ups.
not going to die.
It is, as long as I fail both of these. That's
okay.
literally all you need. There you go. It's
Okay,
dead.
fine.
Does it explode? No.
Okay. I can take that. I'll live with that. At least that's dead. Oh, I don't get Miracle Dice because my unit wasn't the last thing to kill it, so actually should have done that in a different order. I did forget to move Celestine onto the point, if you don't mind.
Yeah. She's going to struggle to hold the point there.
Well, no, but I've got 2 here anyway. So, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'd have to move this guy back slightly, wouldn't I?
No, I mean, you're not even on the point.
Am I not? What, even if I'm on...
Oh, have you fluffed up the...
Oh, I might have pulled it back slightly when I moved it, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. The 2 Crusaders are in front as well, but she's on there but slightly behind them.
So if I kill the Crusaders, I can shoot Celestine?
Yes. Well, I mean, she's still within range of other things.
But if she's closest visible?
But yeah, you could do, yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, the thing is, I don't want to lose the point. So because if she resurrects, she still comes back again.
Yeah.
So if you kill the Crusaders, I don't hold the point anymore. And then from a primary point of view, like, I'm a little bit worried about it. So I think it's probably the best shout. We'll
Damage
see.
for Hunters of Beasts versus Vehicles.
Oh yeah. No, it's Titanic. That's against Titanic, not vehicles.
Right, there you go.
Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Because I checked it earlier. I think that's all my shooting. So we'll just go into trying to beat the crap out of these things. There's 8 of them. Warhim went off, so it should be quite a lot of attacks. Well, let me check. I had a thing. With a thing. 33. Oh no, that's 33 full attacks, not with it. So 33 plus 8. Whatever that is. 41. 41, yeah. 6, 9, 10.
Are you charging?
Yeah, I didn't do a charge.
All of the charges. And you canoness and everything else that wants to.
Yeah, so that's their charge, and then her charge will need to be quite a bit longer actually. So we'll see if she makes it in. No,
cool.
Snake Eyes. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to re-roll it. It was a 4-inch for the other group, so let's hope that they can do the business. 4 is more than fine to get in. I am going to cry if these guys don't die.
I'd be very surprised if they don't. You'd have to roll quite poorly.
I would, yeah.
To not kill them.
That is all of them. When I make my move, I should be able to get them all in, so it's fine. 20 there, so 2, 10, 30.
I was going to say, to save you time, you could roll 21 and then 21.
Yeah, I
Because
suppose so.
the first 21 will probably kill them.
Yeah, I'll roll first 21, it's fine. I've used a CP anyway, haven't I? So I'm down to 2 now, yeah. So I don't think I want to use any more. I could do, because what's your toughness?
T6.
T6. Yeah, I think I will actually. I'm going to use 1 CP.
For
no, that's 2 CP for Zephyrim, unfortunately, which is ridiculous. It's 6 is also win.
Okay.
So the first 21, 3s, re-rolling everything. If you can see anything else in there, let me know. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. 6 is wise. These auto wound.
5?
Yep, and then 5 more come back in. And then this will be 5s and 6s. I do
AP3?
AP4 on the charge. So we'll just take out the hits. So
Too many.
far.
What's the damage?
Well, I've still got to re-roll these, my friend.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is it 1 or 2 damage?
It's 1 damage, mate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that didn't translate very well, did it? Okay, that many so far.
So,
And then I've got to
5,
roll another 20.
10,
15,
16.
16. AP4. And then I shall take those back and do the same again.
Can you pass me 4 more dice, please?
Oh, yes, mate.
Of course.
Yellow ones, yeah?
Yes, please. Cool. 4 ups, because damage. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 1 guy dead and 1 down to 3.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I may not have needed to spend a CP on exploding 6s,
Possibly
but,
not.
I need them to die.
Right. Other 22. 21, sorry.
Oh, no, it's only 20. It's 41 total.
Oh, right, okay.
So. Rerolls. Yeah, drop 1. But then a few come back in. How many is that? 6?
Yes.
2, 4, 6, yep. And then more 5s and 6s. They've all missed. A fully juiced up Zephyrim squad, to be fair, can take down
They'll kill anything.
pretty much anything.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17.
17.
2 more dice, please, sir. Although it's probably pointless.
Just roll
rolling
what
this
you've got
time.
and then see if he's still alive.
He's dead.
Okay, fine. I do get Miracle Dice for that dying at least, which is a 4. So I will do my... These guys, I will first... I'm going to move these up to 3. Nearest is that way, so let's just move marginally closer this way.
Unfortunately, your sacrosancts do not get to move.
Why?
Because they did not charge and they're not in engagement range with anything.
Do you not get to... Oh, you don't get to charge,
Got to be in
do you?
engagement range.
Man, that's a good point. Yeah. I didn't think about that. No, that's all right. I mean, they're going to get shot, but
It's
whatever.
irrelevant. Like.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Cool, so I've got the banner, I've got an extra miracle dice. I'm going to discard, because the 1 is useless, so at this point I think I'm probably just going to discard one of my 4s, so I get 2 points for Leap of Faith.
Use.
I've defended the shrine for 3 points. And
2 points for primary as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Thank
you, sir.
Yes. So, turn 2. Both getting a CP.
Back up to 2, baby. Miracle dice is a 4. And I'll re-roll the thingies one, which is a 6. So we know what that's getting used for, people.
Right, my Qatar.
Ah, yes.
I can either move into Decatarai, which is extra attacks, only 1 damage, probably pointless, or I can do advance and shoot and action and shoot. I'll stay in Conservi, and this is the turn I'll pick to do both.
Okay.
Versions, which is 4 back and shoot, advance and shoot. Yes, 4 back in action, advance in action, shoot in action.
Okay.
Not really sure what to do, to be honest.
You got 3 for banners.
Yeah.
Oh no, do you get banners? You get the end of your turn now, don't you?
No, it's start your next command phase.
I don't know if it is. Unless I read it wrong. While you're having a think, I'm going to read it.
No, it's start of your next command phase because you then score more at the end of the game.
You're probably right, but I'm going to check anyway because I ain't got anything else to do. The action is completed at the end of your turn.
Action, but you don't score the
Oh, yes, of course. If completed, that objective marker is said to have a banner raised on it, and then, yeah. Well, I wasn't wholly wrong, but I was wrong. So I'll take that.
Now we must consider things very carefully.
Consider conceding, and then I can go home and have a lovely little rest. I joke, of course. It's lovely to be here. It's been far too long, being cooped up at home.
So if I move them there, 5-inch charge, I think I can make that. So, Venatari.
Oh, the Venatari are coming out to play, are they? Sad times for me. What are they like in combat? Or are you
check?
Are you just going to shoot at me?
I'm going to shoot and then charge.
Oh, okay. Can you see me?
Shoot these. Charge
Oh,
these.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Venatari have 3 attacks each at 6 minus 2, 1. And then an extra attack of
2
5.
attacks each, you say?
3 attacks.
3 attacks each, 6 minus 2, 1.
An extra attack at 5 minus 2, 1.
That's, I mean, that'll kill most stuff. Right, it'll kill most of my stuff anyway. And there's 3 of them, so that's a fair whack of attacks.
Then, what do we want to do? Let's think very carefully about this. So we're just going to touch cover with these guys so that they can shoot out.
Okay. Heavy bolters, basically, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to move them the full 6 inches to see if I can get the second profile in range on a few of the guys. I can only get 2 guys in range on the secondary profile, unless I advance them. Is that worthwhile doing? Yeah, just roll me in advance. It doesn't matter. I only need like an inch. Thank you.
You get a 2.
I would like to be able to shoot both profiles. The Crusaders have a 4 up invuln, don't they?
They do, and a 5 up against Mortels. I think they've got like a 3 up save. They're not bad. I was sad when I originally bought them because it was in the one previous to Nephilim.
Yeah.
And they became useless again, and now I think they're kind of useful. I mean, not when they die to tanks exploding, but you know.
So we're going to do the old behind the red dot because I assume you haven't moved too much.
Maybe an inch forward.
Okay.
I can tell you my threat range if you want. So my 12 inches is to here.
So that would be a 10-inch charge.
Yeah. So yeah, I've literally moved an inch.
And then I'm going to move this bike man.
At the moment, I only have enough to make an 8-inch charge on Miracle Dice.
I'm going to move the bikeman in between the 2 so that he gives them all reroll ones to hit.
Okay.
Do we want to sacrifice some dudes to kill some dudes? Is the question. Probably not.
So what, are you on 1 CP now, or are you back up to 2 now?
I'm at 2.
You're at 2. We're both at 2. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's on the screen. Oh, did you put my... Yeah, you put my primary up, didn't you?
Yes.
Like, because I killed 2, I remember you saying.
What is here?
So we've got Dogmata here.
Yeah.
Canoness, not Canoness, sorry. Morvenbal, 3 Battle Sisters, and then there's 1 of my Melter unit in there as well, just getting some cover.
Okay.
My other unit of Repentia are in reserves, by the way, just to remind you.
Yeah. But you can't come in on my deployment zone turn 2.
No, I can't. No. But at the moment, I can't come in anywhere that if I don't have the miracle range for it, which I don't yet.
I'm going to advance these guys and hope I get at least a 3.
Okay.
No.
You got it.
So that is not enough, unfortunately.
Oh, to drop down.
To go up.
Oh, to go up. Oh, I see. Okay.
It is precisely 8 inches, so I think I need a 3 to be
Right. Okay.
just
Yeah,
over
that makes
8
sense. Yeah,
inches.
because it's a 5. Okay.
Yeah. Oh god. Oops. Done exactly the same thing as you. So even though we've rolled that advance, we're still only going to move just enough to get in range of shooting.
Okay.
Where's my last guy? Right, Bannerman needs to move somewhere to enable ignore cover on things. Or does he actually? Because there's nothing to shoot at in cover except those guys.
Yeah, those guys. So if you know, they're going to get +1 to save. So they went on 2 up, 4 up at the moment.
So I'll advance Bannerman. 6 + 2 is 8. Is that enough? I only need to be within 9 inches, which is there.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Where is he?
Literally right here.
Oh, we'll be fine then.
So it's an 8-inch move, but I need to be lookout surd. So I'm going to yeet him within lookout sir range of there. Make sure his 9-inch aura is touching everything, which it is for the -1 to hit. Those guys will stay there. These dudes will all touch the point.
Mm-hmm. Shooty McShooties.
Yeah.
What's their range? 36?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it looks like my sacrosancts are going to be not long for this world.
Trajan is then going to move and touch the cover as well, so that he can just fire a random bolter shot there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think that's my movement done. Let me just check this shield captain, because I'm a bit concerned about him getting styled on.
It is only Titanic models. Add 1 to the attack damage as well. I thought I'd check for Andy after he said it, just to...
So I'm going to move him a little bit further back and slightly more central, so that if your flying ladies do want to come in,
Yeah.
they've got to go around my guys to touch him.
That is the unit that doesn't have reroll charges with them anyway,
Yeah.
so it's less likely.
However, he does have a salvo launcher, which he would very much like to shoot. Ooh,
I mean, my stuff isn't going anywhere, mate, so...
24 inches. So, let's reconsider where we move him. If we were to move him...
What is the profile of the salvo launcher?
8 minus 4 d3 plus 3 damage.
Ouch, and how many shots?
1 shot.
Okay. So it could bracket me.
Yeah. So from the tip of his spear, he's going to be shooting at that dude.
That's silly.
And he's being bodyguarded by the dudes. And he's got -1 to hit from the banner. Everything within 9 has got -1 to hit from the banner. I think that's how I'll move. It could be wrong. I don't know.
Is Andy still in chat? Andy, if you're still in chat, I've started reading the Legacies of Betrayal novel, by the way, because apparently there's a couple of like Night Lord shorts in there that lead into the next Imperium Secundus stuff when they go and try and take a next world, and it's like a Night Lords versus thing. So yeah, I'm reading that at the moment. I don't know if you've read it, mate. Some of them are a bit weird though. A couple of the White Scars novels at the start are pretty rubbish. Like, they're only like little shorts, but they're
there
not
are some
good.
shockingly bad novels.
Yeah, most of the shorts I've read so far have been really good, but those White Scars ones.
There's a novel about a Calidus assassin or something, or an Eversaur assassin, like turning to chaos, and it's written by this guy called James Swallow or something.
I like James Swallow. Like, he wrote all the Sisters of Battle stuff, or most of the ones I've read, and they're really good.
I love the Decima novels.
Yeah.
Hammer and Anvil.
Yeah, they're the ones I meant. Yeah, Hammer and Bolter and those ones.
But this one...
Is it terrible?
It's like a really edgy 16-year-old kid wrote it. It's like a mega cringe. Anyway, random salvo launcher shot into your Helverin. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Hits.
Oh.
Sorry, are you doing that sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm just worried about interrupts really, but then you fight first anyway, so it's not actually going to matter. So I think I actually will rotate Iron Shields because it's AP4,
For the 4
isn't
pinball?
it? Yeah,
Yep.
so I'll go down to 1 because then I'll be back up to 2 for mine if I need to.
So you're down to 1.
Yes.
I might not even wound, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, and I probably won't even save it. Ah, there you go.
Do I CP reroll that?
Is it worth it? I've got 4 pinball now.
True.
Depends what else you need the CP for, mate.
Nope. I've made you use your CP.
You
There's
did?
no point in me using mine just to do nothing.
So far I've wasted 3 CP on my knights.
Yeah.
Excellent investment.
Shooting.
No, we don't need any of that. It's overrated.
Let's do the shooting.
It's overrated. You don't need to.
So we are going to shoot with those guys into the Crusaders first.
Yeah.
3 heavy bolters, and then 3 like not melter weird. The profile's weird. I'll do them different.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah. You tell me what to roll and I'll roll it.
I'm hitting on 2s and it's strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Okay.
And I'm ignoring cover.
Okay.
And I'm re-rolling 1s to hit from the bike captain.
Okay, that sounds great.
So we do have 2 1s to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
So we hit with everything.
Yes.
Winning on
Toughness 3.
3s. So that many at... Oh, sorry, that was a 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
That many at -1, ignoring cover.
So it'll be 4 up, so I'll be on my Imble anyway. They are
flat 2 damage.
just dead. They only got 1 wound apiece. At least I think they have. I'm sure they have, but you know what?
They must have.
I'm pretty sure they've only got 1 wound.
I will be upset if they've only got 1 wound. I mean, it's flat 2 damage anyway, but...
Yeah, they've got 1 wound.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, they're only 11 points a model.
Yeah, but...
I'll move them later because trying to get to them at the moment is a nightmare. But they are dead. So you get a reach point for that. And Celestine is now open to attacks.
Yeah, from the basically. Could shoot with these.
You could, yeah,
but I'm not going to.
But that's why I did it though, because I kind of figured you wouldn't get that much in range of us.
So next up, we will shoot these gentlemen. Only the heavy bolters are in range.
Okay.
Yeah. 3, 6, and 9. 2s and 3s.
Okay.
Ignoring cover.
Ah, okay. Well, there was no point of putting her in cover then, was there?
Everything.
What's the AP on these? AP1?
AP1.
Okay.
3s. With 2. So that is 7 at -1. So 4 up.
Yes. That is two dead. Okay, I'll take that. That's actually better than I expected. So obviously it'll be the superior. And then I'll...
End the movement I was supposed to bring
Actually-
my Terminators in.
Oh, it's fine, mate, if you want to. That's fine. Right, it's not a problem. I'm just checking ranges, really, as to whether... Yeah, I'll just do it. It doesn't matter.
I don't actually know where I can bring them in, if it's even worthwhile bringing them in this turn.
Is there anything else? You haven't got that much else to shoot anyway, so...
No, it's just the Venatari.
But yeah, if you want, I'll move my ball bag dice thing.
You are so heavily reinforced everywhere.
I have many things.
I could eat too many things. So Mr. Alaris Terminator is going to attempt a 9-inch charge there.
Okay.
And then...
Is he OBSEC?
Yes.
Well, it won't matter because all my stuff's dead.
Yeah, OBSEC counts as 2.
Okay.
All my infantry counts as 2.
Okay, that's fine.
And the Venatari are infantry, which is
So
interesting.
are they OBSEC as well?
Yeah.
I mean, you won't outdo me on that one, but...
No. Right, all that's left, I think, is shooting these guys into them. I'm pretty sure they only get 2 shots each. Yes, exploding 6s, 2 shots each.
Okay. Do they ignore cover as well?
Oh, I've got these guys as well. No, only stuff in 9 inches of the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did say earlier. Apologies. Go for it. We may as well shoot those first, I suppose. Although I may remove some.
Yeah. These have got 36-inch range. These are only 12, so I need to shoot these first.
Yeah.
2s and 2s, because strength 6.
Okay.
Exploding 6s is what I'm looking for.
Thank you, please.
And then 2s.
Another couple of 1s. Nah,
So 3 at -2, and it's flat 2 damage, but you don't care.
Yeah, okay, so I fell 3.
Oh.
That's nice.
I didn't expect that to happen.
I didn't expect that either, but I guess I'll remove these 3 so that you can't see them.
Yeah. Did a lot more damage than I thought I would to them, and not a lot of damage to them.
Yeah, that's not very
So you killed the superior in the...
Superior and 1 melter.
Right.
It does leave them out of the range of Mordenval's reroll aura, though, so I can't give full rerolls to them next time.
Well, you just move in range.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's in
right,
the
command phase,
so
yeah,
I can't give them full rerolls. As such.
If you haven't read the Primarch novels, they're really good.
I haven't read any of the Primarch novels, actually. I kind of want to read Conrad's, especially after like the absolute hilarity of him just being an absolute nutter running around killing people like a lunatic.
So I think that's it for shooting.
Cool.
Charges.
No. I hope you fail both in the nicest way possible.
Both?
Yes, both charges. I'm assuming you're charging with both of these, or are you just going to try and...
I'm debating whether it's even worthwhile.
I mean, I can heroic it in here, but to be honest, like I can be out. It's only 3, so yeah. It'll be you'll be out. So you could charge in with those.
So let's do the easy 5-inch charge first, because we might need to
into the
reroll
Sephirim. I'm assuming at the front.
Yeah,
there.
I've got to.
Okay. So just into the Sephirim, yeah.
Where does one squad start and the other squad end?
So these 3 here are the Sephirim. The Zephyrim don't start until here.
Okay.
So it depends whether you want a multi-charge or not.
Oh, right. There's only 3?
There's only 3 left in the Sephirim squad because I lost some to the
Oh, to
explosion.
the tank explosion.
Yeah.
Right, there's only 3. Ooh, that feels like a very poor exchange. That would be a 7-inch charge if I wanted to go in the
It would be,
as well.
but then you will get into the Sephirim, I'd imagine. But it's risky to go into both, and then you're going to have to split some attacks. So not as many Zephyrim will die, and they still have full rerolls as well.
Yeah.
So if you go into them at the moment, you're going to get slapped up.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, again, if you do come around this side and you're within 3 of her, she will make you fight last.
Yep.
So that may also have an impact on you. So it depends which way you want to come. Obviously, failing my charge.
I think we'll just do the Zephyrim on a 5.
the Zephyrim or the Sephirim.
Seraphim.
Oh, you made
So we
3,
failed
didn't you?
that,
Okay.
so I'm going to have to re-roll that.
Okay.
Because I can't just leave them in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you can. Leave them there. They're loving life. I actually really like those models.
Yeah. So only just.
Only just. So it was a good thing you didn't multi-charge, really.
Yeah.
So you're going into the Sephirim.
Yeah.
I suppose you could consolidate once you will kill them.
I don't want to consolidate into your sword, ladies.
No, that's fair. Just pop them on top, mate. We know where they are.
Yeah. And then we'll attempt 2 9-inch charges. That Terminator into the knight on a 9. Nope, don't care. That guy into the sisters on, or do we go into the knight? No, we'll go into the sisters on a 9.
Well, you've got a 6. Ah, he's in.
Okay.
I take it you want to be just here, so you're
yeah, I don't really want
outside
to
of-
get absolutely
yeah.
slapped.
I mean, you've taken my point off me, so that's a bonus.
True.
I'll have to send something to deal with him.
Yeah. Right. You don't have CP to interrupt.
I have 2. I
Yep.
could interrupt.
You have 1 CP.
I have 2.
You used rotate.
Oh, yeah. Bugger. That's a shame. That doesn't matter anyway.
So we'll do our 3 inches here.
That'll be into my other squad.
I just want to touch the point. I don't want to be within.
But that's in my Zephyrims.
Oh, that's a Zephyrin.
That's a Zephyrin
Oh
there.
my God.
Sephirim. So you wouldn't be able to touch the point, I don't think.
Right.
Because you've got to be outside of an inch of it.
Okay.
So you're shit out of luck there, boy.
Got you.
It doesn't matter anyway. They've got obsec. It wouldn't make any difference.
Yeah. Right. So 9 plus 3 random shots. 2s and 2s because strength 6. All of those at -2.
8. -2, so they'll be on their 5 up inballs anyway. Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
Well done, girls. To be fair, they did their job. They screened.
Yep.
Because otherwise you'd have... Well, actually, you would have failed to get into the Zephyrim anyway, but that's beside the point, I suppose.
I think I can touch the point, so I'm going to.
Okay.
With 1 dude.
It doesn't make any difference because I'm
No.
obsec, but you know, it makes sense to you just to get a bit more movement. So over here then, mate, with your Custodes.
Yeah.
I imagine I'm going to have 3 dead ladies.
4 attack space plus a Misericordia. He's got an axe, so it's strength 8. So 2s and 2s on this. So with 2, so just 2. AP -2.
2 at AP2.
Yep.
So that will be 5 ups. Make 1 fail one.
And then 1 hitting on 2s, winning on 3s because it's only strength 5. So 1 wound at -2.
Nope. So 2 are dead.
How many's left?
1. I will remove them so that they're not in combat.
Got
so
you.
that I can shoot you. The superior is left alive. You still have the point because I have 1 obsec and you have 1. It counts as 2. So
Yeah.
that means my banner goes, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, at the end of the phase. Do I want to move closer to make you fight me? Yes.
Once per turn, I can, if I'm within engagement range.
Which you're not.
Yeah, I guess I'm not. No, you're all right. You're fine. I could have fought. Just in case you were thinking about going closer. So you're gonna make me fight? Okay, fine.
Yes.
3 attacks.
Punch me. Oh. And 5s.
2 AP1. AP1, baby.
I mean, AP1.
AP1, mate. You charge me.
I get dinged for 1.
Yeah. Have that in the face.
3.
I mean, you took my banner down, and that's annoying. I'm gonna have to deal with the fool now.
I think that's my turn.
Okay.
And there's no fightbacks left to do.
Nope, because I dead.
So,
I lost 3 over here. Leadership 8.
so
now.
5 or a 6.
5 or 6.
Oh, sorry, I've been giving you my banners instead of me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Just change it. Do I really care whether those 2 flee? Yeah, I kind of do because it would be nice to have them back on the point. So I think I will use
A 6.
Oh, I don't want to use my 4.
Is it? Yeah, 4 VP.
Yeah, that's a real problem. Yeah, do you know what? I need to because I need them alive. I'll use my 4 and pass that. She's leadership 9. She's only lost 2.
So she can't.
What did I kill? Crusaders, Seraphim.
Crusaders over there. The Seraphim. That's it. You haven't killed anything else.
So just 2 for mission primary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it, I think. Your turn 2. We both gain a CP.
Mm-hmm. Back up to 2.
Yeah, both of us on. You hold 1, 2, so you only get
I get 8.
4 points. It's
Oh, was it hold 2? Hold 3.
that's a good point, actually.
I can't remember.
Is one of them stupidly easy? One of the 6 objective maps is stupidly easy. 1 or more, 2 or more. It's this one.
Yeah, so it's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you got? Oh, you still got the same amount anyway, didn't you? You got 12. Okay, fine.
Banners.
Banners have only got 2 because you've killed one of them. You git. Now from reserves, I could come into my own.
Hang on a minute. I control your home objective.
Yes, you do. Is that a thing that matters on this one?
If at the start of your command phase, player controls the objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone and you gain additional 1 CP.
Oh, okay. So you gain an additional CP. That's quite nice. There you go. Extra CP for you.
Huh. Ugh.
That is
too much.
That is the
Too much
to think about. From coming in from reserves, I could come in my backfield, I suppose, couldn't I? You're fighting first there, which is an issue, which I don't like.
So next turn, I'll be going into the many attacks, only 1 damage thing.
Right. Okay. Realistically, I just need to deal with the stuff that's in my backfield because it's getting you behind enemy lines at the moment.
Yes.
So that needs to happen. Repentia. I don't even know where to bring the Repentia at this point. In terms of command phase, let's do Miracle Dice. I have a Miracle Dice for the turn. There's a 5. Okay, I can make a 9-inch charge, so I could come in from reserves this turn.
Yep.
So what's their thingy like? Overwatch like? Not particularly good. Not worth doing, basically. No. Okay, so that might actually help me a little bit there. Have 2 CP, so that's something. I'm just thinking about, like, because you get a free interrupt, I can only really charge 2 units. And if I use my 2 CP to fight on death, I can't then do something else.
I get a free interrupt, and I have a 1 CP interrupt if I'm on an objective, and I have the 2 CP interrupt as well.
Oh, okay, so you could use both. Oh, okay, that's quite nice. So hence why you wanted to be on the objective there, I suppose, so you could do that. I mean, I'm going to make you fight last there anyway, so that's fine. They're not an issue because they'll fight normal, so they'll be dead. So it's more how much I want to charge over here. In terms of rerolls anyway, I'll give the rerolls because they're within 6 of the Zephyrim on this side, so we'll give the full rerolls over there. In fact, I need to kill this thing. And that. Fucking hell. It's both problematic issues.
I didn't do as much as I wanted to in my shooting phase.
No. Okay, yeah, full rerolls can go on. I think I can probably deal with that.
Here's a question.
Full rerolls on the Zephyrim, that's fine.
Hold up. If you do absolutely nothing in terms of not moving anywhere and just killing the Venatari and the Alarus, what will you score versus if you actually move forwards?
So obviously, raise the banners. I need to take this back. so I need to raise the banner,
fine.
so that's fine. I'm going to get that one anyway for 3 points there, and then obviously the other one is inconsequential, so I'm getting 3 points from this. So it doesn't really matter, but I think my only major concern is this one, but if you kill this at this point, I don't really care.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter to me, so I'm not that bothered about this, although I will try and shoot it. So my main threat is to deal with this, deal with them, and possibly deal with one thing over there.
Do you need to?
I don't need to.
Because if you move over there, I've then got stuff to shoot at.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because I'm expecting the Repentia to die.
Okay.
So I'm not sending this over here anymore. Like, this is staying here and just holding this point because Celestine can do that. But if I can neuter one thing over there, then next turn I'll send something else over to kill something else, and then I can start to, like, because I don't really want to go anywhere near Trajan Valoris. Yeah. And like, I don't know what his movement is. 6?
Just 6, yep.
6. So he's probably not going to get into range this turn, next turn?
No.
So yeah, so he's going to move 6. He could. It'd probably be about 9-inch charge because I'm going to do a minimal amount of movement to kill you and then leave you there. So 6. So it'd be about 9-inch. So he could get in. But that will be about it, realistically. So I am thinking about sitting back because I think I could probably outscore you.
You can outscore me if you sit back and do nothing.
Yeah, that's...
You'll be forcing
for the most part,
me
it's
to
the sisters' plan, really. Like, that's our idea. So yeah, that's kind of my thought. Probably what I'm going to do. I'll move this one away slightly and make your charges longer just so that you're, like, you know, somewhat neutered, but apart from that, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, let's do some movement. The Dogmata is just in this corner, so she will give her juicy obsec
to Reds.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Like, it doesn't really matter too much because they can't move anyway, but at least they've got obsec, I suppose. So she'll give obsec to them. Mm-hmm. She's out of range to give anything else unless I do it out of phase, which I'm not going to, so I might actually just move her. She can have action. They can have action and shoot as well, but I'll advance the Dogmata just so she's in a better position for next turn. So 8 will get me. Put that there. Oh, actually, before I did that, I may as well try and give Morvenval an extra attack because I can. Yes, she has an extra attack. Oh, sorry, Mr. Alorus Terminator. So yeah, Morvenval's got an extra attack. I mean, it's obsec, so at this point I may as well move up. It's of no consequence. You can shoot me anyway. You haven't got anything that's majorly good in combat over here. Like, that is reasonably good in combat, but you can get to me anyway. True. So it doesn't really matter too much. So I'm just going to move this up.
To touch. Got you.
Yeah, really, I just don't want Celestine to be the closest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's fine. And I can still shoot what I need to. Morvenval is just going to come round to this side to... Yeah, she's still in range to shoot stuff, so that's fine. She's 36-inch range. The Repentia on this side will advance, so they're advancing 4, so they're moving 10. Just basically, can I get them over into cover? Yes, I should be able to. Why does the back one too is more important? Not quite, but if I charge, like, I think I should be fine. And I'll advance the Superior across as well. Oh, for 6. Well, she's just going to zip in there because they only need to be within 6 to get the benefits anyway. The Zephyrim. I don't really know. I don't really need them to move.
You don't need them to move.
Don't need them to move.
Use them as a stage because the whole point of this game is to.
If you don't mind, I'm actually just going to leave Morvenval with her own full rerolls, like, rather than giving it to them, because I'm not going to move them.
In my head, if I were in your position,
dead, by the way.
I would expect something to come along, shoot and charge the Helverin. And the whole purpose of those ladies there is as a counter-charge threat.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't think they need it.
You're not gaining anything by moving forwards?
No, not particularly.
You're just giving me more things to shoot at?
I'm just going to shift this one weirdly slightly back. And that's only so that I can move the Canoness.
To do the chargey charge?
Yeah, just so that she's in range to charge.
So she doesn't snake eyes like she did last time?
Well, yeah, exactly. They're not going to move. These two absolute nutters
are going to live their best life and just pop over. In fact, they're actually going to stand behind it. Why not?
I was going to say, just hold the point.
Yeah, they're just going to stand behind and hold the point. And next turn, the Dog Martyr will give them obsec.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't really want you to charge him, so he can just move up slightly. Just so that you've got a little bit further to charge. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, my Repentia.
Yes.
9 inches away. Now, I say that, I don't know which ones to charge really, because I wanted to charge these ones. Oh, I suppose I could come... Oh, no, I can't. I can't because that's your area. Let me step over my bag and see where I can bring them.
I think whatever you do, you're going to be further away from the Venatari than the Sagittarium because of the 9-inch nonsense.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be... Because they're basically on the point there, aren't they? I mean, I can kill them. I don't mind that. It's not really an issue because these guys have got a 12-inch move. They are pretty good in combat, but Celestine's in front anyway. And I don't really care if you kill them, so... they need to be within a board edge, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would try and go for the Dawn Eagle jet bike. I don't know whether it's the best trade, but it does neuter you a little bit with your shooting, so it'll do. Ball bag, watch out. Sorry, chat, if you can see my back. I do apologise. Genuinely, I don't... I know I'm doing it, but like it's not overly necessary. I could have waited for another turn to bring these guys in.
How many attacks do they have? Hit on 4s?
Like 15 or something. Oh, no, loads more, like 21.
21 attacks hitting on 4s.
Zealot though, so 4 rerolls.
Yeah, so you're getting 10 plus 5 is 15. If I were to transhuman them, that would go down to 7.
Yeah.
And I would save half, so 3.5 would go through. And they're damage 2?
Damage 2, yeah. So they might not kill them.
Yeah.
So it's worth trying. I can't put a banner back up on here, we said this earlier, until I...
You have to control it.
I think I control it now. You're OBSEC, I'm
OBSEC,
OBSEC, and I have more models now.
Do you have 2 models?
I don't have 2 OBSECs.
OBSEC is irrelevant.
Oh, okay. I have more models.
Is more models.
Okay.
So once you've got 1 OBSEC on there,
yeah,
it's all it cares about is models. So you can banner.
I was falling back.
But you can only banner with... You can't banner with the sister that fell back. It has to either be Val or the Repentia.
Ah, that's a good point. In which case, what I'll have to do, thinking about that, is I'll have to bring the Repentia Superior around the other way. Which is fine because she had a 12 because she needs the banner really.
She can't advance and banner.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't banner that turn then. Let's leave her there. Oh well, banners are just going to have to live with it. You've denied me banner.
Why not banner with anything?
What?
It's 1 Terminator.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know whether I can kill it.
With...
Oh yeah, I can banner with Morven Val, can't I? Yeah, I'll just banner with her.
Why not?
It just means I can't. At an absolute push, I could do something, but I don't need to. Right, shooting. I will shoot this guy into this guy.
Yep.
So at least I'm hitting on 5s this time. So 43 for 3, 5,
7.
7, 5s. Okay, well, I got 4. That's actually not too bad. And then strength 7, so 3s. 3 wounds, AP2. Yoink.
4s.
Yeah.
Damage
3.
He's got 4 wounds, so I need to save 2. Oh, that's tricky. Let's slow roll this and see if it matters.
When you slow roll, it always works. Oh, well done you. You did fail it.
Does it matter?
Is Val infantry?
Ah.
Good point. No, she's not, so I can't banner with her.
Banner with the Repentia. Val will kill him. 100%. Easy.
Yeah, fine, I'll banner with the Repentia. It doesn't really matter too much.
Points matter more than a random dude with 4 attacks.
Yeah, my issue is that the Repentia are now slightly open to getting shot from this side.
I'm going to have other problems.
True.
Now, do I want to reroll that? Probably not. I think I'll just let him die.
Well, you might not. You might save the other 2. 3.
Just 2.
It's 4 that went through.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure now. Gone 3. It must be 3.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I thought it was 4, but maybe that was the hit.
So he's dead.
Oh, he's dead anyway. Hey! I got a miracle dice! It's a 4. I'm loving these 4s.
You've got nothing but 4s.
Many 4. I've got 1 5. Cool, he's dead, that's good. The start of an excellent thing. Morben Val, obviously his stubbers are wasted, will go into the Terminator. So the 2 strength 8s, both hit, both wound, AP2.
4 ups.
D6 plus 2.
Oh, so he's just dead.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. I can't really see much else. To be fair, I can see a Dawn Eagle, but it's not the closest, so I'm going to shoot at these guys. So those guys will go into whatever the hell they are over there.
What's this?
The Melter, into those. It'll be -1 to hit, so it'll be back to 4s.
Ooh, I will transhuman here.
Okay.
Wait, what else is left to shoot?
This guy.
What can he shoot?
He could shoot them.
Okay, we'll transhuman them.
And I could shoot your... or I could shoot the guys at the front, but then you remove them, so it makes my charge longer.
Yep. Transhuman.
So Melters, back to 4s. Oh, actually, it's not 4s, because they ignore cover. It's one of their things, they ignore cover. So it'll be 3s.
I have banner.
Oh, so it is still 4s?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Doesn't matter, they were 1s and 2s anyway.
They ignore cover?
They ignore cover, yeah.
With all the benefits of cover, or just light cover?
Pretty sure, I'll check. It doesn't matter anyway, because it was 1s and 2s. Strength 8, so...
Transhuman.
Oh, you transhumed. Yes, so just 1.
4 up. We finally make a save.
Yeah. I will check that. I'll check it now. I think they just ignore cover.
It will either say ignores the benefits of cover or ignores the benefits of light cover. It will specifically say one or the other.
I am pretty sure it is just ignore cover. But I have been wrong many times before. The target does not gain the benefit of cover against that attack. Hey, I was right. That's nice. So they've shot and did nothing. What a surprise. So we'll go same target basically.
With the Helverin.
With the Helverin, because it's really the only thing I can shoot.
It will still be -1.
Yeah, this is just, so 4, 10.
So 4s and 4s.
Yes. Stubbers will go into them as well.
Yep.
Nope. It'd be nice to kill one of them.
Yeah. So
4.
4 up, sorry. Save 2, so
6
2
damage
dead,
total.
2 dead.
2 dead. Okay, well that's not bad. And I think that is already showing me like the Helverin's doing more work than the Melter. It's the damage 3, it does help. I know AP2 is a bit meh, but yeah, I think that's my shooting. Oh, I'm gonna soften them up.
With some
2,
pistols.
4, 6, 8. 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of
Cannoneers.
Cannoneers. And then
4 weaves.
5 and 6s, baby. 3.
AP nothing.
Yeah, of course they are.
2 ups. Oh!
Hey!
1 down to 1.
Well, I'll take that. I will take that.
Backman. Charges.
Yeah, charges. So obviously going to charge in here.
Yep, easy charge.
Yeah, fine. They're in. I'm going to make minimal moves. They don't have full rerolls anymore though, so, you know, from that perspective, you need to be slightly careful. That one will just go there. And then the Canoness. Actually, the Canoness doesn't technically need to charge in. She just needs to be within 3, which she is, in order to give you fight last. So, you're fighting last anyway, screw it, might as well. Yeah, fine. Boom. There we go. The Repentia are going to make it with a 9. Charge! I'm assuming I can fight through the wall because you're touching.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's fine. So they're going to do that there. I have 2 CP, so I can fight on death, was my thought process on that one. I don't have anyone to charge here because he did. So that's it. So they fight last. In fact, they're fighting last anyway, so I may as well go over there so I don't have to fight on death.
I'll transhuman again.
Okay. You have so many CP. What is wrong with you?
I just don't use it in this
Yeah,
list.
true. So it'll be 21 attacks. 10,
4s and 4s.
15, 21. Exploding 6s, obviously. Yep. Good job we have re-rolls, because that is bad news bears, and that's a 3.
So we know that you've got 2 explosions.
Okay, I mean that's a little bit better to be fair, because we got quite a lot of explosions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and
5,
2 more.
6, yep.
So 6 come back in. So I gained 2. And then 4s again, but no rerolls on this one. So, and you've transhumaned anyway, so it will be 4s, won't it? Which is a shame.
So I've got a fail.
Well, I think you've done all right with that, to be fair, because I've missed a few times. I think it's probably going to be about what we said, to be honest. So 3, 6, 9, 10. 10. Maybe slightly more than we thought, but I reckon I'll kill 1.
I think you'll AP4, innit?
AP4, yeah.
You'll kill them all.
Why, what you want? Have you not got inballs?
4 ups.
Ah, we'll see.
I'd have to roll 1 dice above average to save the squad.
This is you.
Yeah. Well, my rolls have been very poor before. So, 1 guy dead, 2 guy dead, 3 guy dead.
Oh, okay. There we go. Miracle dice, baby! There's a 5. Ooh. Living that miracle dream. Oh, that's good. Do I want to pile in? Not really. I think it's not going to make a vast difference.
Oh, my knees.
Do I want to go through that wall? They're touching the wall anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I stay there or move further. I think I might. Yeah, I'll do it afterwards because I need to do this first. But so yeah, let's just pile in here. We're going to have to swing that one round slightly to make sure that one's within an inch of an inch. So it's the same amount of attack, so it's 41. So I'll just do 21 and then 5,
21 and 20?
10, 15, 20, 25. I'll do 30, it's fine, and then I'll do
11.
And do 11. So 3s, rerolling 1s. Thankfully. I think that's all of 1s. Okay. That's a pretty decent roll. Goddamn. Any more you can see?
5 explosions.
6 is wise. I get 5 back in.
1,
So
2, 3, 4, 5.
that's fine. And then strength 4.
So 4s.
Oh man. Oh, tiny carny hands. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's a 6, I assume?
10. I think it's just 10. So 10 on the first salvo. Do you want me to just roll the other 10 quickly, or 11, or do you want to just roll them now?
They should be dead. So that kills the remaining guy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kills the other guy, leaves 1 on 2.
Okay, so I'll roll the other ones, because I may whiff. It's not a good start, because I have rolled a lot of 2s, which is a bit crap, and only 1 6. So he may survive, annoyingly. 5s and 6s, ooh, just 1. Just 1 wound. So that was
4 up.
That was bad rolling for me. Nope.
Fails it, so he's down to... Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. Thank
It is 2
to
damage,
them.
right?
It was 1 damage.
Oh, so he's down to 1.
Down to 1. So, Canoness can attack,
Yes.
obviously, so that's fine. So 6 attacks. She will bonk in there. I can't. Do I have to consolidate first with those guys? I don't know. Ah, screw it, doesn't matter. Yoink. Oh, well. She doesn't get her own thingamabob, but it comes back in for that anyway. It's still strength 5. 5s and 6s. Just 1. This is damage 2, but it is AP4, so you need to make this.
Ooh, I have 1 CP. Would be amusing to survive. Ooh, do I want to spend a CP on this? Let's just see if he survives first. He doesn't. Do I want to make this a real pain?
Not sure what you're gaining from it particularly. If they
behind enemy
survive.
lines next turn.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yes, I'll re-roll it with my remaining CP. If I could actually hit the dice tray.
It's a 4.
So he's
He
alive.
survives.
Okay.
Cannot believe those 3 survived.
Do I gain that CP back on a 5? I've been forgetting to roll my CP regens.
You have, yeah.
So I get 1 CP back.
Cool.
So 1 more. And then I get to fight.
You do. What are you putting it into?
The Canoness
Okay.
to try for assassinating.
Yeah,
which
that
I'm
makes sense.
supposed to
That
be
makes
doing.
sense.
This is 2s and 2s.
What I should have done on that one really was use my miracle dice and remove inballs on them. But never
So
mind.
2 at -2.
Oh, so it'll be on my 4 up. Make 1 fair one.
And then 1 hit on 2.
So how many wounds is that?
3. 1.
Okay.
So that's another 1 AP2.
Fail that as well.
Let me just check the damage. Kinetic Destroyer at 1 damage, Misericordia at 1 damage.
Okay, so she's down to 3. She has 5 wounds. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't remove involves this game that turn really, because that would have been the turn to get rid of them.
How do you do that?
Just discard a miracle dice at the start of the thingy, and then charge in, no involves, and then they would have just been dead without those saves.
So you killed 1 unit.
1, 2,
3.
3.
So 3 points for primary.
3, yeah. I take it you don't take leadership on those guys over there.
I'm leadership.
Oh no, wait, yeah.
11.
So 1 there.
You get
1 here,
3.
1 here.
It maxes out. At
Yeah,
3.
I max it 3. Oh, that's fine.
Defend Shrine you do get. For
Yeah, 3 points. Yeah.
Leap of Faith.
Oh yeah, I'll discard my 6. I get 3.
Will Roy score banners. So turn 3.
Well, I'll re-roll that for this turn. So 1. Well, that's not going to get me much, and I'll get 1 for. That's a 6. Ooh, that's a good, nice 6 to have.
So both getting CP. So I'm at.
I'm up to 3 because I didn't actually need to use it for stuff. I really want to get those Crusaders out, but there's just I'm going to do it now. I'll move these couple out of the way.
Banners score 3. Right, so I'm moving to Ducatorai.
Yeah, what does that do?
It's either extra attacks and only 1 damage,
Yep.
or
Which works against me really.
or you can only pile in and consolidate 1 inches with your stuff.
Also quite nice.
I think this turn I'll do the pile in stuff because I'll probably need the higher damage attacks on my bike captain.
If
he
you're
chooses to
going
do
to maybe go into the night or something.
Is it worthwhile doing that? Is the question. Tricky. Yeah, I'll just do the pile in and consolidate stuff. Movement, first of all. Well, we'll do the behind enemy lines nonsense.
Oh, so you're just falling back from that and then running away.
12 inches.
Brave, brave Sir Robin, bravely ran away.
The real question is, what on earth are we going to do here?
What else have you got back here at the moment, by the way, like in kind of reserves, as it were? I haven't
Not
really
a
been
lot.
looking. So you've got another unit of the Shooty McShooties, you've got Trajan over here, and another unit of Shooty guys,
Yep.
which are basically heavy bolters. Isn't there anything back there behind that one?
No.
No, okay.
Tricky. Or do I, once per game, with Trajan, rearrange my katars to get an extra 4 inches on my bolter shots? Is that worthwhile? Yeah. So what I'll do is my once per game Trajan doodad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll rearrange my katars so that instead of going into Ducatorai, I go into Salvus.
Yeah.
And I'll pick the extra 4-inch range on all my guns with Salvus.
Okay.
And then next turn I'll go into Decatori.
Okay.
I think that's the sensible thing to do. I'm going to advance this lonely man. 7. Which will get him there. So he's bottom floor.
Okay, that's fine. How many wounds has this guy got left? It's 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. I think we're going to move these guys across so that they can see your retributors.
Okay.
So can I get 6 inches across? Yes. So I've only got one dude on point.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that all 3 of them can see.
That's fine.
Trajan is going to move his 6 inches, well, next to them, so that if you charge them, he can heroic, because he's got a 6-inch heroic. Oh my goodness. I've lost, but I'm just going to try and score as many points as I can.
You've said that a few times against me,
No,
and then pulled something back.
You've got
so
way too much. And the problem with that, like I said with Custodes, their secondaries are just really, really terrible. Just trying to think. So they're touching, so I can just shoot them. The question is, can I kill them with shooting? That guy's got a spear.
There's 7 of them. It's swingy, isn't it? Because obviously I've got, what's the damage on them? 1?
Flat 2.
Flat 2. So I've got 5 of feel no pains, but against flat 2, that's quite good. So they're probably going to die.
I think just in case, we'll give ourselves a 4-inch charge.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have been known to maybe have 1 or 2 left being annoying running around, and even 1 or 2 of them can do a little bit of damage.
So we'll just move as little as we actually need to. So I think that's my movement done. Do I want to move that guy back there?
Well, you're getting you engaged, aren't they?
Yeah.
You're not. I mean, he's not going to survive either way.
He's got a 12-inch move. I just want him to be useful.
Can he fall back and shoot? I'm assuming not.
I can spend a CP to give him fall back and shoot.
Yeah.
If I move him there.
That's above. That'll be within range of my guys below, unless you put him on top, I suppose.
In range, what do you mean?
The guys, 2 guys below.
Oh, so God, I didn't even realise they were there. So,
yeah.
Sorry.
So it just depends. If you leave them on top, you're fine. Because it's within... It's not the engagement range, is it? Oh, yeah, I suppose it is. It's within 3, so yeah, you can't put him there. So,
where can we go? We want behind enemy lines, and we also want him to just do something.
I think you're going to have to stay where he is, to be honest. You go there, yeah.
But I want him on cover. Just to make himself a nuisance. Or...
Well, he's already a nuisance, because I'm going to have to come back and deal with him.
I want to kill your guy with a pistol.
You may. He's only got 1 wound.
That is what I'm going to do. That's what I'll do.
You're going to spend the CP to fall back and shoot them?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I get that CP back?
No!
Yes.
Damn it,
so I do not spend that CP. Right, that's my movement done. Sorry for the faff. Shooting. Let's do Mr. Pistol Bro. Let's do the Pistol Bro and see what he does.
Go on then.
So it's 2s and then strength 6, so 5s.
Okay.
So 2s and 5s, exploding 6s.
I'm not going to rotate, not
No,
with
no,
that guy.
So both
Okay,
hit
Dream's alive.
on 5s. So 1.
Oh my god. What's the AP?
AP 2.
So he's got 3 up, so it's on his 5 up.
5 up, yeah.
For
Flat
God's
2 damage.
sake. Fine.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yes! Yes! Needs a name. I haven't named either of them yet.
Oh, salvo launcher, man.
I take it you're going into...
May as well see if I can bracket him.
Yeah.
2s and then 3s.
Chat, I need to name my knights. Please help me.
Biggest dickers.
No.
Although
to be fair, they are going to have the Black Knight
bomb wound
symbol on both of them. I'm going to do some free hands on them both, so they will be Monty Python inspired. What was this? What was this?
1 wound on your knight.
Oh, okay. I was going to rotate, but I.
So on a 4 up, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I made it anyway. I didn't actually need to, but that's 4 CP I've wasted on my knights.
Shooting other things. 3 Trajan. Everything's got plus 6-inch range.
So going into the.
So
shooting.
we'll do Trajan first.
Okay.
1 shot. It's 5 minus 1, 2. So on a 2, and then on a 3 on the Rets. It wins. AP 1.
So 4 ups. Nope.
So that's 1 dead.
1 is dead. I'll take that one.
And then I'll just roll all of the Sagittarium
That's fine, mate. Yeah, no problem.
because it makes no odds. And they've got nothing else to shoot at, I don't think. Actually, I won't roll that guy just in case. Just in case.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can always pop something else into the.
So I've got 15 plus 4-inch range. So I do not have any alternative targets to shoot at with my different fire. So that was largely pointless.
Okay.
So 2s and 3s. Rerolling 1s to hit and to wound because Trajan.
Sneaky.
So everything hits. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Ouch.
So
They're still going to die, don't worry.
5 at minus 1.
Okay. So 4 ups. They're dead.
Okay. And then that random guy will take a pot shot at your knight
Okie dokie.
with a heavy bolter.
Oh, I'm down to 2 CP, aren't I?
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Good job, 2. And then 5s, rerolling 1s. 1 at AP minus 1.
So 4 ups. Yeah.
Oh, yes!
2 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
So down to 10.
No, this knight.
Oh, that's sad.
Victorious.
Poor guy.
He did it.
I'm really quite annoyed
He
at
did
you
it.
about that.
Right.
I thought it was into my other dude.
No, God, no. Why would I shoot him? What's the point? Bannerman has a spear, so he's going to shoot into the ladies with rapid fire. 4 minus 1 flat 2. 2 shots, hitting on 2s, winning on 3s. So 2 at minus 1.
6s.
Okay.
They're alive. They are very angry.
And then the Venatari,
Yeah.
2s and 2s
Okay.
with exploding 6s.
Okay.
It finally happened. Finally exploded. 2s.
I'm assuming it
Everything.
will be. What?
So
how many? Is that 8? Okay.
At minus 2, flat 2 damage.
So 6s to start with.
Oh, dearie me.
Well, I've saved 1 so far. So I'll roll all these, and then any that I save, I'll roll them again.
Yep.
5s. I think that's... Oh, okay. So I have to make this, otherwise they're all dead. No, they're all dead.
So that kills the Repentant.
Miracle Dice from dying is a 3.
Not a 4.
No, it's the lowest I've had for a while. I mean, I expected them to die anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, still sad, you know.
So charges. Now I'm going to not charge the knight.
Well, I don't think you can actually fit through here. So I don't know whether you've got a choice, because that's only a 2-inch gap.
So the gap is the base of the actual ruin. There should always be a 4.5-inch gap between both of the...
In which case you have a gap of... Because he's blocking you, and fly doesn't matter when you're charging. No. So you've got a 2.5-inch gap. So it depends how wide his base is. You probably have got a 2.5-inch base, but I'm just being that guy.
It's a 2 and a bit inch.
All right, so you can fit through, fine.
So who are you charging?
I want to charge that character.
Just the Repentia Superior?
Because I need to score Assassinate.
Okay. You're not going to charge the Repentia?
I think that's further away.
The Repentia are further away, yeah.
Do you want to measure it?
Okay.
And I'll
So
consider it life.
You would have a 7-inch charge to the Repentia Superior and probably... Do you know what? I think it's literally like... Oh, I'll just push it back slightly. But it was like a millimetre under 8 inches. So technically it would be 7 to both.
I'll go with what you say. And I'll
And that if I was playing seriously, I'd probably try and be like, no.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't really. Of course I wouldn't. No, it is. I would say it's 7 to both.
Thing is, they'll just kill him on the clapback.
I've got 2 CP, so yeah, I will. And
I won't. I'll just charge the Rust Superior.
Okay, fine.
So I need a 7.
You need a 7, yeah.
And I've got 2 CP.
Yeah.
So I might need to re-roll this. My charges have been atrocious.
They have been not so good. Hey,
So
there you
good.
go.
Fucking annoying.
Do you just want me to plonk?
As bare minimum movement, just to touch her.
Just to touch it.
That's
okay.
literally it. That's all I would like.
Okay. Just
Thank you very
that
much.
then.
And that gets me behind enemy lines for 4.
It does, yeah.
That was the thought process.
Cool.
You have 2 CP to interrupt.
I do, but you've only charged
But I've
one
only charged
place,
one guy.
so it doesn't matter.
So this dude gets 6 attacks, plus 1 Misericordia. He's got a tip of the spear, which does something, and I can never remember what it does.
What's the AP on
I
this?
spend points, AP 3.
And damage?
Flat 2.
She's only got 4 wounds and she has no imbal, apart from
Reroll
6 up.
hit rolls and wound rolls of 1 when he charges.
Okay. If you don't kill this character, I will be amazed.
Yeah. 2s and 2s, rerolling 1s. For everything, basically.
Which is nice.
Okay. And then 2s. Rerolling 1s. So 6 at -3.
6 at -3, and they're all...
And then
There's no point, mate.
3s and...
Look, it doesn't matter. Look, she's dead. Well, I actually saved 2 of them, but she's still dead twice over. She only has 4 wounds.
Okay. Goodness me. Now...
You killed a character.
Do I want to consolidate?
You would have to consolidate into the Repentia.
Disgraceful. No.
Okay.
Wait. If I consolidate into them, they can't fight.
Yeah, you can fight if you consolidate in.
Only if you pile in.
You can consolidate and still fight.
Consolidate is end of fight phase. You can't fight after someone's consolidated into you. You can only fight if someone piles into you.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's not what I thought. I'll check that.
Yeah. What happens is the fight phase is pile in, then fight, then consolidate.
Yeah.
And it's if somebody piles into you, you can fight. Consolidation's at the end of the fight phase.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you could then. It doesn't really matter anyway, because you'll just be locked in combat, and then I'll fight last, but it doesn't matter because I've got 2 CP and I'll just hit you in the face, so I don't really care.
2 CP? To do what?
Fight and death.
That's going to happen anyway, right?
It's going to happen anyway.
So I may as well.
Yeah. But if you do it, then instead I could... Because if I charge you, I wouldn't have to use the 2 CP. Do you see what I mean? Because it's in my turn,
Yeah.
I will be... I won't want to fall back and charge, so I'll have to... And I'll get less attacks as well.
Yeah.
It will
I'll
help.
consolidate into you then.
Okay, fine.
The bare minimum.
Yeah, just a
Basically.
cheeky boop. That's fine.
So, I think that's everything, unless I've forgotten something. Behind enemy lines for 4, because I've got 2 dudes in your deployment zone.
Yep.
Already counted raised banners. How many units did I kill? I killed a knight,
Killed a knight,
a superior, and
a
the
superior,
so 3
and
points.
oh yeah, you killed my thingies as well. My retributors. Retributors, that one.
But it caps at 3.
Those, yeah. So you got your full
So
3.
So that is my turn done. Oh, I got assassinate. Yay. And that's my turn. So your turn 3. Both gain a CP.
Yep. So up to 3.
Yep.
Banners, I've got 3.
Euros.
Defend the shrine, you can just put me down for 3 now.
Yep.
Because I've succeeded in life.
You done did it.
You are going to make me come back and deal with this lone fool though, which is really annoying. Because I haven't got my knight to deal with him anymore. Which is a pain.
And you hold
3.
3 for 8.
That's 12, isn't it?
You don't hold more than me.
Oh, of course I don't. Silly arse. You can tell I haven't played much recently. Okay, fine. I hate the fact this guy's alive. Really
It's
annoying.
easy. You just send one thing to kill him. He's only got 1 wound left.
No, I mean, I don't know whether these 2 guys alone can do it. That's the thing. So I'll have to send these back, which means I can't go forward. But then I don't really need to go forward.
It doesn't matter.
In order to
You
win.
don't need to win.
So extra attacks wise, I'll give the extra attacks to the Zephyrin. No, I won't. I will give Obsec to the 2 lone
So you can leave.
dudes, so I can go away. I will. Full rerolls. I'm just going to leave it on Morven Val, I think, because I don't even think I need to bother coming out here at this point.
I'm just going to pop this guy on the base floor because we know he's on the base floor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now that I've got.
There's 2 units there, isn't there? There's like one single guy.
There's one single guy in the corner.
Yeah, and then the other unit behind.
And then the
them.
unit's in like a triangle.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Let's do some movement then. So let's come back and
Crump him.
beat stick these guys. And I come back as limited amount as possible. I'm just going to pop those up there.
There is literally no other secondary I could have taken.
Yeah, I mean, this list doesn't give up much.
No.
There is one thing at least for it. I'm slightly concerned that my characters are in the open, so I think we're going to have to move those back slightly. So the Dogmata is going to flee and go and hide in there. Can you, what have you got here? Trajan Valorous, and you can advance and do something, can't you, next turn? Is it like the one where you can move more?
Nope.
I think the Canoness is probably just going to come back anyway, just to be bodyguarded.
Yep.
In fact, I don't really need her ability, so I'm just going to zip her in cover. I don't. In fact, I just make sure she's within 3.
To fight last.
Just so she's fighting last, yeah. So that I don't have to worry about you killing a couple
Can
of
I
them.
say, you have hugely improved since I last played against you.
Well,
You used
I
to
don't know
just
about
yeet everything forwards and die.
I try not to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have lost a couple of games. I lost a couple of the games I lost at the Knots GT we went to. I lost. Well, I didn't lose. One of them I was very conservative, and I won it because I was conservative. It was against Tau, and I still can't believe I won that game. And then the other one was super close, and I thought I'd lost all the way through, and then I didn't, and it was quite similar because I thought I was being over conservative. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just going to move this guy up enough so that I can get a bead on those guys over there without having to go through dense.
Oh, yeah.
But apart from that, it's fine. Like, I know you've got these guys, but to be fair, I can come back further. Give you more distance. There's no need to come as close to you as I can, so that's fine. Morven Val is just going to plonk up and say, hi, how are you? That's it, really. I can't shoot at him, so you know, I'm going to take some pop shots over here. I might kill him.
You'll probably kill him.
I might kill him, yeah. So we'll just do those ones there. Ooh. So 3's rerolling 1s. We'll reroll this one. Nope. That's quite nice. And then 5s and 6s. 1. I mean, that's all I need. What, you want a 2 up though?
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, Canoness. Nope. Never mind. Oh,
HQ's always with me.
the other HQ, Dogmata. Yep. And nope. The 2
ladies, yep.
ladies. Nope. And
On a 5. Hey,
Yes.
2 up.
damn it. Oh well, we tried.
Yep.
Can't shoot in here, so that's fine. They're just going to stay put, so it doesn't really matter. So shooting over there. So everything will go into those guys. At this point, I don't really need the CP, so I'm going to spend one of them to exploding 6s.
I'm going to transhuman.
Fair enough.
Do I get the
Go
CP
for it,
back
mate.
on a 5 up? Hey,
Course you
I'm not
do.
going to transhuman. Well,
So D3 wise, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3s and then 4s.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, I do get that one automatically wounds though. I actually remembered it this time.
What is this magic?
Yeah, auto wounds.
Huh?
That's what I spent the CP on.
Ah.
It wasn't exploding sixes, it was
Got
auto
ya.
wounds on sixes. Threes?
4s because transhuman.
Oh, you transfer.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's quite nice. 5 of them at APT.
I'm in cover, so AP1. So 3s.
Yep. I'd like to kill 1.
You killed 2.
Okay, well that's I'll take that. That'll do. The stubbers. Don't know if they're in range.
Stubbers?
36. Yeah, they are. Ooh, cheeky. Cheeky. 3s. And then
5s.
5s. Just 1.
2 up.
AP1.
Saved.
Okay. That's my shooting.
Yes.
Charges. I'll charge in here. Yeah, they make it.
Magic.
What an absolute surprise. Just bring them down. I'm just gonna plonk them there.
I'm just going to remove L.
He's fighting last, and I'm going to charge in here as
Yeah,
well.
I'll just remove this guy to save time.
Okay, fine. I'll charge in with Morven Val. 6, so that's fine. So she's going to go in. So that guy would have fought last anyway.
Yep.
So I will obviously come in here first, so we'll go in with Morven Val. Doesn't get an extra attack because I failed it. I give it to these guys anyway, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, I haven't used her for a while actually. I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 attacks. I think it's 5. It is mortals on wounds, 6s to wound.
Yep.
But I don't remember her full profile because it's been a while. Let's find you. 5 attacks. So I don't get the extra one, but I do still get exploding 6s, so it's just going to be 5.
I assume transhuman will work here.
I don't see why not. 6s to wound. 1 mortal in addition.
What are you winning on though?
Well, it's strength 8.
Okay, so I will transhuman.
Yeah. So exploding 6s, baby, please. No, but I do get full rerolls because I gave it to her. So they all hit, but no exploding. You'll be pleased to know. And then it'll be 4s rerolling. Reroll that one. Okay. So 4 wounds at AP 3, because I don't know whether she gets the...
So 4 ups.
I don't know if it is AP 3 or 4. I don't know whether she gets...
Doesn't matter, it's 4 ups.
Oh, it's 4 ups anyway. That's fine. Yeah, it's damage 3.
He's got 9 wounds.
And I can't remember whether I rolled any 6s, because I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Is it to hit or to wound?
No, it's to wound. It doesn't matter. But either way, it's...
We've picked up... That's 30 seconds behind and we've picked up the dice. Someone tell us if you were paying attention, if there was any 6s.
It doesn't matter.
So saving on 4s, and I need to save...
2? How many wounds have you got?
9.
Oh, so you need to save... You only need to save 1 of them. No, you need to save 2 of them. Because they're 3 wounds a pop.
Yeah. So I'll slow roll, because I've got 2 CP. So saved. Saved, so I won't bother slow rolling anymore, because he's alive. He's super alive.
Okay, fine. Well, it would be now your attacks. Because obviously I would have... Because you would now... It goes to...
Yeah.
Fights first, so it would be your attacks. So it depends which way you want to put it. If you want to go in for Morven Val, try and take a head.
You've seen me attempt to kill Morven Val numerous times.
But you have got Assassinate and she is my warlord.
I can't kill her, she's half damage.
She is, but she'll also fight again once per battle, so she will fight again. And if you go into the Repentia, I'm just going to fight on death.
So I didn't charge, so I don't have reroll hit rolls or wound rolls or what.
Okay.
What is he in combat with?
Repentia and Morven Val.
At most, I'm going to do 6 damage to her. And how many wounds does she have?
She has 8 wounds.
So it's pointless.
So who are you putting him into?
Irrepension.
I'll fight on death then.
2s and 2s.
So I've spent 2 CP.
Yep.
So I am down to 0.
So 4 at AP minus 3, 2 damage.
So 6s. Nope. 2 damage, so I'll just roll them again, see if I make any 5s. No, so 4 dead so far.
And then... No, that's it.
Okay, so 4 die.
So you're on 1 CP.
No, I'm on 2. It's fight and death is 2 CP. which is really painful.
You're on 1 CP now. After that, is what I mean.
No, I used a CP somewhere else, I think.
You're on 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you didn't use a CP for anything.
I can't remember. I feel like I was only on 2, but I can't remember what I used it for.
I got you down on 3. Did you rotate anywhere?
No, don't think so. No, I used exploding 6s. Or the 6s to wound thing. So
okay.
yeah, I am on 0. I was right. So it's only 4 of them. I didn't charge, so I'm only getting 2 attacks each. So it's actually not that many anyway. But I will get rerolls. Thankfully, somewhat helps. That one comes back in. Oh, I didn't reroll that one. Cool.
Does Zealot work even if you haven't charged?
Good point, actually. Not sure, so I'm going to take out 3 of those.
No, just check. Don't take them out. Just check.
I don't think it does. I think it is only on. I'm pretty sure you're right. I would put money on you being right.
Is it
but
charged or charged?
I think it is, yeah. Zealot. Oh, you bloody thing. It's page 90.
Is it not on the date sheet? Right?
No, of course it's not on the data sheet. I'm pretty sure it is only when you've charged. Zealot. Charge move, was charged, performed heroic intervention. So
Okay.
I took 3 out. I'm pretty sure that was fine. So strength 6. So
T6, so 4s. So 4s and 4s.
okay. I only make 1. Oh, I do get to reroll 2 of them though, because of Morval being nearby. So 2 wounds at AP4. No, AP3.
Have you already hit?
Yeah, I already rolled to hit. So it's just 2 wounds.
4 ups. Wait
Damage
for both.
2, so 4 wounds.
So he's down to
5.
5, yeah.
I'll
Just stick a red
put
dice on him.
Or
whatever.
this one. Morval will attack again.
Yep.
Once per game.
I'm still transhumaned.
Yeah, that's fine. So good job that we have bloody 4 rerolls. So that fails, but 2 come back in.
Yep. And then 4s.
And then
Looking for 6s. Remember to look for 6s.
I have got
so, mortal
1
wounds.
6.
And then 3 normal saves.
Four
Does she get 4 rerolls?
Yeah, she does, because she gave it to herself. So that's 4 wounds with 1 in addition. 1 mortal in addition.
Yeah. Might want to slow roll these.
Yeah.
He's got how many wounds? 5. And it's 3 damage pop.
Yes, on 5. Yes, 3 damage pop.
Oh, God.
And you've got 1 mortal to take. So he's on 4, unless he's got mortal reduction.
Yeah, 6 up, Fiona Penny.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
So I will slow roll these, and the moment I fail, I need to save 3, don't I?
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
So he's down to 2. So you need to save the rest.
Yeah, it's dead.
That was close though.
Yeah.
Really close. Miracle dice, I got 2. At the end of the turn, I'll discard the 6 because I don't really need it to get 3 points on my miracle dice. That one goes away because I didn't use it.
So 3 for defend, which we've already scored.
Leap
and
of
3
faith
for
another
leap.
3.
You have killed 2 units.
Yes. You don't take leadership over there, I'm assuming.
Nope, leadership 11.
Okay.
Right, is that your turn done?
Yes, mate. Yeah, that's it.
So turn 4.
I will. Well, no, I'm not going to consolidate. Actually, they're hidden. That's fine.
So you're at 1 CP and I'm at 3.
Oh, I will have leadership over here because I've lost 4 of them. They are leadership 7. So I'm. Don't know, like 1 or a 2.
4, 5. No.
No, 4, 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible at maths. Oh,
So
they're
1 runs.
okay. Oh, what did I roll?
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah,
Normal.
that's fine.
Yeah,
It was a 2.
yeah.
It was alright. So they're okay.
Yeah,
They will actually consolidate. Like they will go slightly towards the nearest, just to be slightly closer, just to be ahead of Morvenval.
Right.
Oh, and that goes away.
Right. So I will now move into Ducatorai.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness me, what do I do? I've only got like 3 units left. Tricky.
What are we in turn 3 now?
Turn 4.
Turn 4. I've yet to move Celestine or a unit of Zephyrin.
There's no point.
No,
Just no
there's
point.
not.
What do we want to do?
Oh,
with
miracle
our
dice. Miracle dice for the turn is a 4, and miracle dice for the lady is another 4.
In fact, to save time, we could just call it.
We probably could, because I don't know whether. Because at this point now, even if I don't move, I'm going to get Defend Shrine for
Yeah.
the full, Leap of Faith. So let's say, for example, I keep the 4 and the 5, so I'm getting at least another 4 for Leap of Faith, so 2 per turn.
So 2 and 2.
2 and 2 for that.
6 plus 6 is 12.
Banners, I don't think you're going to be able to take the banners off me.
No. You will get 3 and then 3 and then 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 14.
Yeah. I don't really. I'm probably only going to kill one more of your units unless you come out to meet me. So from a primary point of view, like I don't think I'm going to get any more kills.
It's 8 for days, basically. I don't think I'll be able to kill any units either.
Yeah, it'll be difficult, won't it?
Behind enemy lines, not going to be able to do it. Assassinate, not going to be able to do it. And then it's just banners.
You didn't do bad actually on Assassinate. Like, I mean, I gave you a couple, but like, how many did you get for it in the end?
Only 3 for Assassinate.
Did you? I thought you got 2. Didn't you?
How many characters did I kill?
I don't know. I'm sure you killed more than one. No, you can't have done. No, you just killed one.
Yeah, no.
I thought you had more for some reason.
Yeah, you destroyed me on. We basically were neck and neck on primary.
Yeah.
For most of the game, and then secondaries. Custodes just don't have any good secondaries.
I mean, I could, I suppose, like for my turn 4, try and blast them off and then come over and try and take that point by giving them obsec, but it's not really of any need. I don't need to.
So Trajan's got a 6-inch heroic and he fights twice.
Exactly. So and I don't think I can kill him.
You'd be feeding me primary points at that point.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. So I don't know. I wouldn't do it. There's no point.
Yeah, it's Assassinate that murdered me. Assassinate was just a terrible secondary.
It must have been something to say if you had to take Assassinate though, because we like I said at the start of the game, like you literally said to me,
"There's no
I'm not
secondaries,
taking Assassinate." And as soon as anyone takes Assassinate against a Sisters player, you just don't feed them. It was a little bit easier against me a while ago when I used to take a Preacher.
Yeah.
But now that Sacred Ground's dead, I don't take him anymore because there's no point. So it's just not worth it.
It's a real struggle to kill with this list.
I mean, I was fortunate, I think, to kill the tank.
Yes, yeah.
Very fortunate. I really, that was unlucky for you. I think that might have changed it a bit because you might have been able to at least bracket the other one. I don't know if you'd have necessarily killed the other one, but you could have definitely bracketed it and done something.
So my previous list was 3 tanks and 2 palace, and I've gone down to 1 tank. And part of me is like, I think I'd rather have more tanks. 2
tanks might have helped, I suppose, because I was quite impressed with the Knights, though, overall, especially against, because normally my Melter do nothing, and they never do against Terminators or Custodes, because it's just a 4-up, it's nothing. But whereas at least, and even if you get one through, you're not guaranteed to kill them. Whereas at least flat 3, I know AP2 is a little bit of a pain, but yeah, I do quite like them.
I think for my list, I would drop almost all of the Sagittarum.
And the flying dudes?
No, the troops. With
the troops, okay.
I think I would probably... the banner's cute, but I don't think the banner's necessary.
No, maybe not.
I think
what did it do again?
It's the ignore cover and -1 to hit.
That was kind of useful.
Yeah. I think instead of the 9-inch aura on the banner, I'll replace that with the redeploy relic.
Yeah.
And take it off the bike captain. And give the bike captain a slightly more useful relic, like 5-up Feel No Pain or something to that effect.
Yeah.
To make him a little bit more durable, because then it would have been a little bit more of a problem. But I think I'll just get rid of most of the troops and replace them with like Terminators or more jet bikes. The jet bikes were pretty nice.
The jet bikes were really good. I mean, you did say at the start though, like obviously I brought a list that I'm hoping is not too bad, whereas you brought a list that was maybe a little bit not as competitive as you could have done.
I just wanted to try things with emissaries to figure out what works. I think the Venatari are good.
I think they're good.
I like
them.
I think on this map they're bad. Because when I've seen Venatari played with Venatari and watched them played, people can jump them behind cover and then use them to score behind enemy lines.
Anything that moves 12 inches.
This map, there was so little cover in the centre, I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I think I'll keep the Venatari. I think I'll just drop all of the troops, most of the troops. I'll probably keep 1 squad of troops. Or maybe I drop all the troops.
What could you replace them with?
1 Alarus to hold the back
just
field
have 1 Alarus. Similar to me using Crusaders then. Just have 1.
Yeah.
And if people do drop in your back line, just hopefully you can kill them.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I think I want more tanks and more bikes. Because the pre-game move bikes.
The bikes have got quite good again now, haven't they?
Yeah.
I haven't really been, obviously I've not followed along because I've not been playing as much, but I've heard that they've got a little bit more play again.
The pre-game move was cool. I don't know if it was necessary.
It wasn't, but it did. It helped me in a way. Although I lost some stuff, which was annoying, it meant that you were within range for me to deal with you. Because if you stayed further away and I had to commit this unit out in the open, you would have been able to shoot these.
Yeah. My primary concern was you being able to get out of the Rhino with all those sacrosants and march onto my objective.
Well, that's what I was going to do.
So I was like, I need to use this 200-point unit to pre-game move, blow up the Rhino, and then kill whatever. And it did successfully stop you from doing that.
To be honest, with the sacrosants, I've been considering having 2 units of 5 rather than a unit of 10. Because I keep using them as an Alpha Strike, and I don't actually find it's that useful anymore for Alpha Strike. Having 2 units of 5, because I've got less units now that can be OBSEC, sending a unit of 5 on there with a 2-up, 4-up, and especially if you put them in cover, it might be a bit more utilitarian for me. So I am actually quite tempted to do that in future. So I just don't know whether I need a unit of 10 of them anymore. They are good, don't get me wrong, but because it's one of the only ways apart from the Repentia of having Strength 6. So they're not a bad unit. They are in a way better than the Zephyrim in terms of into higher toughness stuff, or into Marines certainly. Like they'll mop Marines up, whereas Zephyrim, unless they've got Val's rerolls, are pretty lackluster. Without Val's rerolls, they can't do as much. They didn't kill those 3 Venatari. Like they can't do the job without it. With it, they are absolute murder machines. But without it, they're not that good. You need Val's rerolls. So if you ever see anyone put them anywhere that's too far away from Val, don't really need to worry that much unless it's chaff.
Yeah.
But
I like your list. I think your list is really well balanced. I don't think there's anything I'd change about it, apart from, like I said, the 10 dudes in a Rhino feels like it's a one thing that could be shut down very easily. But I do think that the Rhino is necessary for that pre-game move.
I quite like it. If nothing else, it makes your opponent go, he can pre-game move and charge me, and it makes them think about their deployment zone. Because I can and have many times first turn charge someone. It doesn't normally do that much, but very much like your Dawn Eagle jet bikes, it makes them deal with them rather than dealing with something else. And it's only 120 points. And then normally I would yeet the Rhino into cover and hold a point somewhere. So if nothing else, I still think it's a cute trick to have.
But, absolutely.
I'm not sure about Leap of Faith yet. I rolled quite well today, but in my game I
think it's perfectly reliable.
In my last game I kept rolling 1s, 2s and 3s. So if you've only got 1s, 2s and 3s, you're only getting 1 point, and then you could end up with maybe 6 or 7 points. So it's a bit swingy. I don't mind it though. It's all right. It's not the worst. If anything, it's less annoying because I don't have to worry about. I just discard it at the end. There's no messing about with
Defend the Shrine continues to be outrageous.
Yeah, to be honest, out of the 2, I would have assumed that they would have toned that down rather than Sacred Ground, because Sacred Ground was actually harder to achieve than Defend the Shrine.
Absolutely. Defend the Shrine was laughably easy.
And it still is. Whereas Sacred Ground was always, I don't remember a time that I maxed it unless I tabled someone.
Yeah.
I would normally only get maybe 11. 11 was the normal that I would get for it, because that was easy to achieve. I suppose from a Defend the Shrine point of view, it is progressive. So if you are getting continually wiped off it, you can fail to do it, and I have in the past. So I suppose in a way it is harder because technically...
If you're playing a more pressure army, because my army's not all about pressure, my army's about shooting and counterpunch, then I guess it becomes slightly more difficult. Space Wolves, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Sacred Ground, if you... Beforehand, you could literally have scored 11 points in your first turn and be done and don't have to worry about it anymore. So I suppose in that way it was a little more oppressive in that sense. So I can kind of see why they bothered with it.
Anyway, that is it. Thank you for the
very
game.
much,
Thank you everyone
guys.
for watching. We'll see you guys next week at Wednesday at 7 PM. God knows what we'll play. I need to play Demons again. It's been so long since I played Demons.
Oh, have you not played it for a while?
No, I've not played Demons in ages. I've got a really nice competitive list for Demons, and I've played it a couple of times and done reasonably well with it, but just not gotten around to it because I've been so sidetracked with meme lists like Raven Guard, Iron Warriors, and Mono's Inch list that I've been messing around with.
Oh, nice. I'd quite like to see a Raven Guard list.
It's so cool. I can't describe how cool
I'll have to watch the White Scars ones from last week because I missed it.
So bad.
I am a big fan of White Scars though.
It was
I do really.
so hilarious.
I like the lore of them.
I think the White Scars 1 but it was like a cripple fight.
Oh, what?
It was like
Cripple fight?
it was literally like, it felt like both me and Andy were just hitting each other with beanbags the entire game because we were all just loaded up with chainsaws, and so we just like, I charge my 5 guys with chainsaws into your 5 guys with chainsaws.
How are Night Lords in the current meta? Like I've only ever seen them played at tournaments a couple of times. So.
Not great.
Because their thing is leadership, isn't it? But they don't do it as well as demons.
So they're super good against armies that have middling leadership because of that +1 to wound across the entire army, and the minus leadership or buff. And they can turn 1 deep strike as well.
Oh, can they?
Which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's quite nice.
And they do have a really neat combo with the Demon Prince, which ignores wound gates.
Right.
And it's quite tasty. It does mortal wounds on 6s and all sorts of stuff.
Me and Andy were so it's got some play then.
So it has play. It's just very difficult, and it's got some fairly clear like counters, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah. I see what you mean.
But it is cool. It's as cool as Raven Guard. The Raven Guard list is very interesting because you run Kaivan Shrike, and you run all the Vanguard veterans with jump packs and like Terminators and stuff.
Yeah.
And a Smash Chaplain, except the Raven Guard have this thing where turn 1, they can redeploy their Warlord and a unit outside of your opponent's deployment zone. Like
that's
just
quite
right
nice.
in front of them.
Yeah, that is quite cool.
And so turn 1, your guys move 12 inches and the Chaplain moves his 14 inches.
Yeah.
So you're already inside their deployment zone. And then you can give them +1 to wound or reroll all hits or +2 inches to charge.
Oh, that's
so
quite
you
nice.
can touch the back of their table turn 1.
That's just vile. Have you played Grey Knights recently?
No, but I have built a list, and it's all of the Dread Knights. And all of
they
the
seem to be back in a long way.
Yeah.
Four Dreads and Interceptors
They're
are just
super
back.
cool, so cool.
Annoyingly, I have a load of Terminators now, and I'm probably not going to build them for a while because I've got 3 Dread Knights, and I might get another one. But I still have the little pokey dread that you got for me, and that needs to be in the list just for memes.
Oh yeah. Would you like another one?
Always got room in my life for more box dreads.
I have.
You don't want to get rid of it. Box dreads are for life, not just for Christmas.
I've got one that doesn't even have a base. Don't know where that went. Anyway, we're rambling on. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thanks,
See you guys next week.
See you later.
Oh, goodness me, it's gone hot.